What's going on, everybody? We're in the building here for a live watch party at Colorado versus Houston down in the South here in Houston. Going to be a fucking hell of a matchup here. So if you're watching, go ahead and pound that like button, subscribe, become a member of the Bailey Price Media Army. Man, fucking chat's already popping here. Shout out to the donation, Dr. Bob. Shout out to you. Support Big Matt and I here on BPM and 0 to 60 here. We're in the fucking building. Colorado takes on Houston in a massive matchup here. I also got Syracuse, Colgate on the other TV here. Got a bet on that game. Colgate's actually giving them a game early here. I'm kind of surprised. But if you're watching, pound that like button here. We're in the building. How are we feeling here? Matt and I had Lawrence Vickers on earlier today. And Lawrence Vickers and company, Lonzo Barrett, several others, Colorado Buffalo alumni, has some things to say about Colorado versus Houston. Take a listen.
K-State plays Arizona. K-State plays Arizona.
Like I said, we on the game on tonight.
Middle of the third quarter, they kick off.
I thought we was on the same page, asshole. We on the game on tonight. Yes.
The rivalry is established. Houston is now Boulder South.
All right, fucking A, I dig it. To Boulder South.
Boulder South. We're rolling here. Am I betting on the game? I might have placed a small bet on Colorado money line in the over here, but I'm leaning on them, going all in on Caden Salter. But it sounds like Staub's the guy here, so this is going to be a really interesting look here to see Colorado's offense. Houston's running out of the tunnel here. This is going to be an unbelievable matchup. Shit, it's about to go down here. Big 12 openers here. Let's roll. This is what this is the best time of the year here, college football time. Let's roll. Chat, go ahead and drop your predictions. I already dropped mine on Matt McChesney's channel here, 0 to 60. I got Colorado winning 21-10 against Houston. I think Colorado defensively is going to give Houston problems offensively. Houston already is slower, with their time of possession, hold the ball out, run the football. I mean, the Wagaman, I think, will air it out, but I think DJ McKinney in the secondary, Preston Hodge, and others will give Houston some issues here. Man, chat, drop your predictions here. I got CU winning 21-10, but we're in the fucking building here. Colorado takes on Houston. It's great to be here. You predict Doc Holliday predicts Staub gets a fat chain after tonight. He's got to earn it, but yeah, I'd love to see that. Martin Luther Staub, let's roll with it. I fucking love it here. We're in the building here. Oh, Marion Miller is suited up and playing, so that's a good update for Colorado Buffaloes fan. KDB, 35-21 Houston. Houston, 35 points from Houston offense on the Colorado defense? Shoot, that would be a sight to see. I'd be really surprised if that happened. But, man, we are in the building here. Pound that like button. Long night ahead here. This is going to be an interesting matchup here for the Buffs. Man, going across college football, Indiana is up 14-0 or 24-0 now on Indiana State, and Syracuse is up 7-3 on Colgate here. Colorado taking on Houston. This is going to be a hell of a matchup here. Man, tomorrow is going to be a great match, a great day of games here. Coach K, what up? Appreciate you tuning in. Tomorrow's going to be a great great day of college football matchups here. Several games I'm looking forward to. I mean, in the first window here, early window, kind of some blowout games, but 3:30 Eastern, 12:30 Pacific, you got Georgia, Tennessee. So I think Tennessee out here at Knoxville College game day is going to be here. Pat McAfee's already out here. It's going to be a hell of a game. DJ, I have a feeling Salter might play too, and I think he looked pretty content in pregame warmups here, so we'll see. But ESPN showing Staub right now. It's going to be interesting here. Colorado's in all-white uniforms with the white on black helmet. I like it. I mean, them coming out white helmets was a little bit of an interesting look last week. There you see Bucky doing his thing on the sideline there. All right, they must be rolling with Staub then. Fuck it. Let's roll, Staub. Let's see what you got. This is going to be a huge test for you. I don't know. Oh, fuck. I hope you're ready. Willie Fritz's defense is going to be coming to punch you in the mouth. Let's see how you respond. Shit. Interesting. Yeah, KDB. Yeah, I think Jordan Seed's got a D on his jersey. I believe a couple other players got something. Colorado will start with the ball first. Staub looking like he's coming out at quarterback here. Here we go. The Ryan Staub experience begins. Here we go. Kickoff to Colorado. Deep in the end zone here. Touchback. See you get the ball. No return from Q for 6, Quentin Gibson here. See what Staub's got cracking here. DJ, hey man, run the fucking ball. I'm with you there. Shit. I mean, there's not much else for me to say there. Run the damn ball. Let's see what we got cracking. We may have an appearance for Matt McChesney, whether CU wins or loses here, so stay tuned for that. I will drop that now. Micah Welch in the backfield. You got Sincere Brown, Draylon Miller on the slot, Zach Atkins at tight end to the right, lined up off of Jordan Seaton here. Draylon Miller motions, handoff is to Welch, tackled in the backfield for a loss of 4 yards. Holy shit. Houston's defense read that like a motherfucker. Not much. No way else for me to put that there. Shit. They read that like, oh, shit. 2nd and 12 here for Staub and the Buffs. Let's see. Joseph J8 in the slot here. Welch motions out, empty for Staub, throws, got Joseph Williams caught over the middle, gets about 7 or 8 yards. Seaton pushes up, helmet comes off here. Actually about 10 yards there. Good play for the Buffs. They're highlighting Sincere. Hey, if Staub can get on the ball, Sincere's a fucking problem. He just got to get on the ball. This big ass. He's been doing it for 4 years. Campbell. Sincere's a problem if you can get him the ball. Syracuse is up 14-3 on Colgate University. Houston's starting D tackle is appearing. I don't know if it's a fucking. I'm trying to see. Look, he's holding his fucking. Looks like a rib or something. I got to see the play to see what happened, but that is something to watch here. Losing Allen, or can't see his fucking last name. But you get the point. Losing the starting D tackle. I know Big Five is a starting D tackle. I'll tell you that. 3rd and 2 here for the Buffs. See what they got cracking. Welch in the backfield here. Atkins, they switch side and motion over to the left here. Snap, handoff is to Welch. First down, Buffs. Gets about 3 yards. Good play there, Welch. I like it. Run the damn ball, CU. There's not much else for me to say there. Run the damn ball, CU. Second down for Colorado. 2 running backs in the backfield. Motion out to Kalen Taylor. Handoff to Simeon Price. He gets about 3 yards. Hit hard by Houston's linebacker, Futu. Oof. It's interesting. Houston's defense is going to be an issue. Let's see if Colorado starts running the football or keeps running the football here. They ran a couple times. 2 running backs in the backfield, same duo here. Throws to Draylon Miller over the middle. Gets about 15 yards there. Good play for the Buffs. Yeah, he is like Debo. I just want to see Draylon Miller get a fucking handoff. Shit. Get Draylon a handoff. But they got 2 solid backs. I think Dallin Hayden's back. We'll see. I haven't fully seen. He was probable, so I expect to see Dallin out there at some point. Play action to Sincere. Gets about a yard, if that. Second down. I have not seen a bubble screen. That's a good update for the Buffs. I don't know who feels that way. No bubble screens here. They appear to have gone away from that. At least for now. I expect to at least won this first series here. We'll see. At least it's not in the opening 3 plays. Harge in the slot. Joseph Williams at the bottom here. You got Draylon Miller. They got some Marion Miller at the top. Welch in the backfield here. Staub snaps it, throws. Got a lot of pressure. Throws it out to Michael Welch. Ooh, fuck. Welch gets that tackle for loss of 4 here. Staub just had to get it out quick. Staub got a little flustered there. 3rd and 12 for the Buffs. Syracuse is driving on Colgate here. The other game I got on, I'll get on Kansas State game when that comes on later. Third and 12 for the Buffs. Staub, Mary Miller lined up at the top. Draylon Miller in the slot. Joseph Williams at the bottom. Got Atkins lined up off of big Jordan Seaton there. Michael Welch in the backfield. Timeout by the Colorado Buffaloes here. See Gunnar White walking on the field. I don't know. That's got to be a great environment down in Houston. We already had Lawrence Vickers on today. Take a listen to Matt McChesney and I having LV and company on earlier and their predictions for the game.
You about to see, bro. Watch this shit today, bro. I'm telling you, watch it today.
Zo! My dog! What's happening? Motherfucker, what's up?
What up, family?
Damn, dog. I saw Thaddeus looking like a nose tackle. You're looking like a fucking wide receiver. Shit, we're getting old, dog.
Hey, you either getting bigger or smaller when you finish playing.
Is that Joe Sanders? That sure as fuck is Joe Sanders. What's up, dude? Now, my fucking people got I'm angry that I'm not there.
I told you I had a surprise for you, Ted.
Man, it's so good to see y'all. So okay,
Hell yeah.
Zo and Sanders and Vic and everybody here on the show. What's score predictions for tonight? What do you think, Zo?
I'm gonna say 22. No.
Look okay.
Oh shit!
Let me get 24-10.
That's what I'm
24-10 Buffs. Okay.
24-10.
How about you, Joe?
Well, I've been saying 2 touchdowns all week. So let's go. I'm going to say 28-14.
And we'll find out here. But right now, no points on the board here. 0-0. Colorado's driving on Houston. 3rd down coming for the Buffs here to see how they handle it. Going around college football here, dive into some scores here. Give a score update around CFB. Indiana is up 31-0 on Indiana State. Syracuse is up 14-3 on Colgate, and Syracuse is in the red zone here, about to score again. So some blowouts here early in college football. K-State, Arizona kickoff here in about an hour and 15. So that's going to be interesting. Luciano's New Mexico covering tonight. Jason Ecken crew, fuck yeah, I think they're covering. I got it at 16.5 though. I mean, shoot, I don't know. It's down to a little bit lower than that, but I think I would look at them winning this game. I don't know. UCLA, I look at them, Oklahoma State, and Coach Gundy over there. Among the worst teams I've seen right now in college football, or at least the most all over the place teams, if I describe it. I don't know. I think, certainly they can bounce back. UCLA did that later in the season. They looked horrific early on, but I don't know. I would lean with Jason Eck here. I got a bet in with Jason Eck in New Mexico, so that's what I'm rolling with tonight. We'll say. I don't know. Deshaun Foster and company down at UCLA, they got Nico. I love Nico, but goddamn, man. Trucking with J-Pat, my guy Bailey would love to go live with you one game. I'm trying to start my YouTube channel. Hey, holler at me. We'll holler at me on DM. We do something, but I might drop the link here later. Come on, talk some shit here, give some takes here. Third and 12 upcoming for the Buffs here. Let's get into it. Ryan Staub gets it off here, rolls out right, 3rd and 12, throws over the middle, incomplete and short to O'Marion Miller. 4th and 12 for the Buffs. Interesting. I'm a Nico guy. It's just UCLA is horrific roster-wise all over the board. Their defense. I mean, listen, I'm not going to go on UCLA. This isn't a UCLA thing, but you get my point. I mean, shit. I'm going to do a whole fucking show about UCLA. I already did a preview on them, and I thought I was much higher on them, and they have really disappointed me so far early this season. Colorado punting here. That'll be actually a pretty good punt. Wow, at the 3-yard line here. Houston will have to take over. Let's see what Wegeman, Dean Connors, and company have in store for the offense. But that was actually a really impressive punt that bounced at the 1, bounced back to the 3 there. And Caleb Mathis there takes care of business on special teams. So good work for CU. They're actually looking at it close here. They keep showing the replay. Did it touch a Houston player? Did it touch 18? I don't think so. But Wegeman, Dean Connors are out there. Here we roll. Let's see what they got cracking on offense. Handoff is to Dean Connors. Dean Connors gets up the middle, gets about 7 yards here, tackled by Carter Stoutmeyer. Whew. They had a wide open gap here. Oh, man. Colorado needs Lightfoot, the Fresno transfer. They need him in the middle because, fuck, they keep getting gashed. I'm going to keep watching the interior defensive line because that's something Matt's stressed. I mean, I watched it because I played center, but golly, that was an easy 7 yards there for Dean Connors. And by the way, he's not even the starting. I mean, he's technically not even the starting back. They got 2 backs, and they're missing the back. Throws to Dean Connors out of the backfield. Of course, halfback swing, kind of wheel swing. I mean, swing. Gets about 20 yards there for Houston up to the Colorado. Gotta see a wide angle. Gotta hate those helmets. The new Rydell helmets are ugly as fuck. Up to the Colorado or Houston 27-yard line here. Dean Connors in the backfield again. And off is the Dean Connors, gets about 2 yards, tackled. Second down here for the Cougs. Connor Wegeman rolls out, scrambles, gets a first down, about 10 yards for the Cougars to the Houston 38 there. They called him short there. That was only up to the Houston 37-yard line. Excuse me. He looked like he got a lot further. Wegeman drops back, throws over the middle to their star tight end there. Gets up to the Houston. Gets about 7 yards there for Houston. Gets up to the Houston 48-yard line. They should call him. They called him well short there. Wegman play action there for Wegman. Throws deep. Caught by Houston receiver on the sideline there at the Colorado 36-yard line there. 34-yard line shoot. This is going to get interesting if Colorado defensively. I mean, Houston seems to be moving at will so far. Wow. Good play. That was a great throw by Wegman. Great catch by the receiver. Wegman throws deep. This Houston sideline. Incomplete, but a flag on the play here. Looks like they're going to call PI there on Colorado DB. I can't see who it is, but, man, Houston's taking a shot there. Wegman gets Makari Vickers there, I believe. Nope, no flag. ESPN fucked it up there, but whatever. Flag, mouthpiece. Second and 10 for the Cougs. Quarterback power for Connor Wegman is actually tackled in the backfield there. Only tackle by Coleman there. Only a yard, if that, for the Cougs. 3rd and 10 upcoming. Great tackle there. And by the ankle tackle, shoot, he barely got him. But 3rd and 10 upcoming for the Cougs. Third and 10 for Houston. Wegman gets pressure, incomplete. 4th down upcoming. Who's that, McPherson? Let's go. Let's go, freshman. Get that motherfucker. Man, that's football talk. If you're offended, leave the show. Houston offensive lineman down on 4th down here. Man. Oh, McPherson. Oh, shit. Oh, that looks like I heard. God damn. Oh, shit. McPherson ran into him. Oh, that did not look nice. God damn. I can tell you from the line. I mean, he didn't have I don't know if he has a knee brace on that knee, but fuck, he got ran into hard, man. Fuck. Even knee brace or not. That is fuck. Looking at Syracuse and Colgate here, the other game I got on. I ain't gonna turn on no other game until the K-State game here, but Syracuse up 21-3. Colgate 2nd and 10 at their 47-yard line here. Second and 10, motioning by the receiver, play action for the quarterback, rolls out. They might call a hold there, but they don't. It should. Incomplete, 3rd and 10 for Colgate. Some Ivy League there. They recruited me a little bit, but I ain't got Ivy League. I ain't that smart. Fuck. I will say, though, Fran Brown at Syracuse got a great atmosphere up there in the Dome. Fran Brown ran his fucking team after last week, so they better win by 60 points this week. I'm baking on it. I bet on it. Shoot. 3rd and 10 for Colgate. Rolls out, a lot of pressure, throws. Caught, actually, over the middle here. Gets about 6 yards, 7 yards here. Tackled short of the 1st down, 4th down for Colgate here. I don't know if we can probably go for it there. They're down 18 points early in the 2nd quarter, but, man. Fourth and 4 for Colgate coming up here. There's some interesting uniforms. Remind me of Indiana kind of in a way, especially with the helmet, but they got the gate helmets with it. 4th and 4 for Colgate here. Quarterback drops back, throws over the middle, tipped and incomplete. Syracuse ball here. Shocking. Fourth down. Syracuse takes over. Going around college football, let's look around the only other score here. Indiana is up 38-0 against Indiana State in the second quarter, late in the second quarter here. Not much I can really say there besides that here. Back to the Colorado game. They're showing some old stuff of Coach Prime, Coach Phillips, Coach Mathis. They're showing all of it. Coach Gerard, they're showing all of it. Coach Pecco, I'm with this graphic here. Coach Falk, Warren Sapp here. Coach Sapp over there. I'm with that. Let's go. I'm with that. Colorado's got like 260 fucking years of NFL experience or something. Crazy. Is Indy? You're talking about the Hoosiers and Signetti? Yeah, they're I think they're like 23rd or something, 22nd. Yeah. All right, fourth and down for the Cougs here in Colorado territory. See what they got cracking. If they were Shador in Colorado last year, they'd go for it and chuck it in the end zone and score like it was UCF. They got a car. Oh man! Shout out to big man like Houston 77, man. That's fucking. I feel for him. Lyman McPherson fell in. They got an air cast on him. Fuck yeah. Shout out to T's and P's, bro. That's fucking. I hate that shit. Fuck. I wish you a swift recovery. I can only imagine, bro. But I mean, he seems in pretty good spirits for the most part. That's just an unfortunate part of football. Fortunate injury there, but Houston down a lineman. McPherson is a fucking problem. Amen. Seriously. Signetti airing out too. Yeah, shit. They've been kind of slow this season. I bet on them early in the season with Old Dominion. They played a slow-ass game. They got to start airing it out. Fernando Mendoza. Field goal up, attempt for the Cougs. 52-yard field goal, 4th and 10 here. See what they got cracking. Kick is up. Kick is good here for the Cougs. 3-0 Houston and Willie Fritz here. Good kick by their kicker there. Interesting. Coach Prime does not look very happy on the sideline there. I wish they would show some more shots of the crowd because I bet that motherfucker's like Colorado UCF packed as shit. That looks like a fucking great atmosphere. We got LV on earlier. Man, there we go. Willie Fritz is fired up on the sideline. Let's go. I mean, this is football right here. How does Colorado respond here? What I do not want Colorado to do is pull Staub. You roll with Staub. You better roll with that motherfucker the whole game. Let's go. Let's see Staub win the game. But, I mean, if Staub struggles, I don't know. Something in my gut tells me they might have a shorter leash than they should here. We'll see. But they're showing the games tomorrow. Wisconsin, Alabama. I think Alabama wins big. I'm not on the fire Kalen DeBoer train like Twitter is. Georgia, Tennessee. Ooh, out here in Knoxville. Game days out here. Pat McAfee's out here. I love Tennessee in this spot. I just think their defense is going to give Gunnar Stockton issues here. But, man, a lot of college football ahead for tomorrow. Play action for Syracuse against Colgate. And Jelly throws deep. Caught by his receiver here deep in Colgate territory. Syracuse driving. Q for 6 brings it out deep in the end zone here. He's got a lane. But Houston kicker hits him, and he's tackled up to the Colorado 30 there. If the Houston kicker didn't hit him, he might have been gone. He actually had a lane there. Shit. Wow. Shout out to Quentin Gibson, Colorado freshman wide receiver here out of Texas. I'm not too much of a high school junkie. Chat, where do you go to high school? All right, here we go. Let's roll. Staub's out there. Got Welch. Nope, it's DeKalen Taylor in the backfield. Got Joseph Williams at the bottom, Draylen Miller in the slot, Sincere Brown at the top here. Handoff is to DeKalen Taylor. Tackle for a loss of 1 yard. Houston defense ate him alive. Oh, 2nd and 10. I'm coming from the Buffs here. Hey, Brandon, what up, bro? Appreciate you. Much love from Hey, shout out to you, brother. I appreciate you tuning in. Much love from Knoxville out here. Appreciate you. And then shout out to Go Buffs, bro. Let's see what they got cracking here. 2nd and 10. Staub drops back. DeKalen Taylor rolls out of the backfield. Staub throws, gets absolutely whacked. DeKalen Taylor gets about 9 yards there. 3rd and short for the Buffs. Ryan Staub, I think, took a hit there. I got to see the replay, but he looked like absolutely clobbered on the wide view. Man, 3rd and 10 here for the Buffs, or 3rd and 2 here for the Buffs, not 10. Coach Prime looks pissed off on the sideline, but I mean, he should. I mean, I want him to be pissed off. Play action, throws to Draylon Miller, dropped on 3rd and 2. Why don't you just run the fucking ball? Sorry, I excuse the emotion, but shit. On 3rd and 2, run the fucking ball. I played offensive line. You gotta fucking. Oh, it would tick me off if you ran RPO on 3rd and 2. Just run the damn fucking ball. Run counter. Run something that just is like, oh shit, man. Fuck. Yeah, RPO bubble pissing me off, bro. Are we serious? Fuck. I just punting. Colorado punts. Let's see here. Houston fields it. Fair catch around the Houston 20.5-yard line there. Yeah, the bubble screens return. I mean, I was shocked. Again, what have I said on my show the whole fucking season? I mean, on 3rd and 2, 4th and 1, if you're throwing just instead of RPO, I wish you would just lean into the run and say, I'm running counter. I'm running some shit right at the defense here that's going to say, fuck it, we're punching you in the mouth here, especially with the offensive line you have. I get DeKalen Taylor got tackled for a loss of a yard. Go back to it. Put Welch in there. Put Simeon Price in there who jumps over fucking everybody or reverse hurdles people. I'm like, fuck. I'm not having the patience on this today. Let's roll. But it's up to Coach Livingston. Coach Livingston will win this game for the Buffs here if they're going to keep running that shit. All I can really say there. Both games are commercial break here. If you're watching, pound that like button, subscribe, become a member. How are you feeling about Colorado early here against Houston? Colorado's down 3-0. Chat, let me know how you're feeling. KDB, Kenneth Wilcox, Luciano, Brandon, how you feeling? How are we feeling here? I'm a little concerned, but again, we're rolling with Staub here. I would expect them to air it out more. I don't know. I don't even know what to say. You roll with Staub, so again, my prediction's kind of out the window. I made my prediction saying I expect them to roll with Caden Salter. That's what I expect them to do. They roll with Staub. My prediction goes out the window. We'll see what they have. I have no expectations right now. I still Luciano says 3 years, no identity. Well, they did have an identity. Be honest here. They had an identity the first 2 years with Shador and Travis. You know exactly what they were going to do. And that's not a fucking problem here, but you know what that was. You know it was coming. And they fucked a lot of people up doing it. It's just when it came to Kansas State, I mean, I throw North Dakota State in there. Like, those games really exposed Colorado's weaknesses. So, yeah, Colorado identity-wise, what's Colorado's strong suit on offense right now? They don't really lean into the run game, as you see on fucking 3rd and 2. What's their strength there? I just don't see it right now. Again, we'll see. We'll find out. Staub can completely make me eat my words here in this game here, but I'm just reacting to you live, so you're gonna get an unfiltered approach here. We'll find out. They're showing an NBA 2K ad. I told Matt to go buy the WNBA cover version. Shit. So far, my predictions on pace for that offensive play calling. Yeah, well, we'll see. It's early. The middle of the field is working on the first drive. Get tight ends. Yeah, well, I don't know. Tight ends. The tight ends are more just kind of for show. They don't really seem to be much of a part of Colorado's game plan, just based on the first 2 games. The identity was Shador and Travis. Facts, Luciano. DJ, what you confused about, dog? What's confusing as fuck? What's not? I mean, I'm confused why they don't run the football on 3rd and 2, but I mean, I don't know if you're confused about that, but I'm being sarcastic, but I'm also being real. 1st and 10 for the Cougs here. See if they can crack it. Willie Fritz looks fired up on the sideline again. Well, didn't really show a great angle of him. He looked kind of fired up. Let's go. I mean, this is like a trap game for CU. Get out of Houston, bro. Colorado's run game is laughable. I just wish they would lean into it. I don't think it's laughable if they leaned into it. Read option for Houston here. Weigman pulls it. Oh, my goodness. Weigman runs up the sideline here, gets about well deep into Colorado territory. Weigman, wow. That's a great play by Weigman here. Read option from Dean Connors here. Keaton Wade misses the toe. I mean, he kind of ran around Keaton Wade, but he gets deep. Weigman gets deep into Houston territory, pushed out of bounds by Carter Stoutmeyer at the Colorado 30-yard line. What a great play by Weigman there. First and 10 for the Cougars here. Handoff is to Dean Connors. Gets about 6 yards there. Could have gotten more if he didn't stumble. I hate his fucking helmet, though. The fucking Rydell, whatever that shit's called, Axiom or whatever. That shit's ugly as fuck. Anyway, 2nd and 5 for Houston. I'm just being real about the helmet. This shit ticks me off even looking at it. It's like Caleb Williams, a gray jersey. 2nd and 5 for the Cougs here. Weigman drops back. Dean Connors rolls out. Fennis said Ben blitz there, forced some pressure. Actually, good job, white boy safety like Air Whittle. All right, let's see what chat's got crack here. They'll be lucky to win 5 games. You watch Matt and I's show every day. You are like, are you just preying on Colorado's downfall? I'm just here supporting the Houston 6.5 alt spread. Might be a good bet. We'll see. He had a great game. Hope the last game wasn't his last good game. Yeah, we'll see. Super trap game. DJ, shout out to you for tuning in. They're even ready to play. DJ, let the game play out. I wouldn't say that now, but Houston looks good so far. Weigman throws up the sideline there, caught by his receiver. Wow. At the Colorado tackle at the Colorado 8-yard line, but Ben finished that here. Trap games to you just sucks. Yeah, so you're I appreciate you tuning in. Your mom's favorite, whatever the fuck your name is, but you know USC, you hater. Just be real. They aren't even ready to play. Yeah, I agree, DJ. Y'all got hypnotized by Well-Off. Shout out to Bucky. Well, again, Colorado tacks on yardage by roughing the passer. I don't even know who hit him here. Oh, he barely touched him. That's soft as fuck. I mean, I'm not going to get mad at Colorado for that. That's a soft-ass goddamn play. I love Bucky. I'm not hypnotized by Well-Off. I try to give you an authentic perspective because the truth doesn't have fucking emotions. But, here we go for Houston. 1st and goal from the Colorado 4.5-yard line. Handoff is to Dean Connor right up the middle. Touchdown, Houston. Where is the 3 techniques, dude? They just fucking bullied them up front. Fuck. This might be a long game for the Buffaloes here. That's how Houston out. Dean Connors is yelling. They like, whoo! Let's see the replay here. I mean, Barnes gets fucking pancaked. Fuck. I don't even worry about the linebackers. The D line is what I worry about here. Shit, they got manhandled on the up front here. Whew. This is why I said bring it. I mean, I can't wait till Lightfoot gets uninjured here, or not injured, uninjured, whatever. You get my point. What's the? Is he short? He looked like he was well in here. All right, let's see what chat's got cracking here. CU's cooked, roughing, Big 12 refs, almost broke his back. Pause. No identity on offense or defense. Where are the strengths? Yeah, I agree with you. Defensive line is just getting manhandled right now. Warren Sapp and Pecco got to be fucking pissed on the sideline here. I mean, Dean Connors looks well in there. I don't know. Damn, that run defense is hot garbage. They're getting manhandled from the fucking 3 technique position. Interior defense line getting manhandled. Damn, I should have won 13. It's a long game. That's what I'll say, Luciano. I hope you're right. I hope for a good game. I hope Colorado can actually get something going on offense because they just look slow and sluggish on offense, I'll be honest. All that winter and spring weight training didn't pay off. Can't even stop a cold. Weight training don't matter. It's about mentality. But, again, Something Chad Brown mentioned on our show, Colorado alum, 15-year NFL veteran. Well, when you got all transfers, it's hard to buy into something, if that makes sense. It's hard to play for the guy next to you. And I get that. I get that perspective. I mean, just from playing a little bit of college football, but I don't know. Colorado's got to figure it out. Interior defensive line wise, they're getting fucking murked on the interior defensive line. Boy. Ooh. Dean Connors. I want to see Dean. Let's pull up Dean Connors' stats here. Let's just see, because this is what I'm curious about. I mean, something tells me this might be a long night. 4.5 yards a carry for Dean Connors, and I think it should be more. Wegman had a big run. Again, here's something I point out on defense for CU. Colorado can't stop the quarterback run. That's going to be a big problem for the Buffs. Quentin Gibson takes it out of the end zone for Colorado. Jukes gets tackled. Ugh. I don't even know if he should have taken that out. Where did he get tackled at? I can't even see the yard. I can't even see where he got. But all right, chat. What you got cracking here? Colorado defensive line is trash. I mean, yeah, they're starting to get work right now. I'll keep it real. I'm convinced that the Stars cannot handle the spotlights. The CU team's not as good as I thought it would be. I agree with Wilcox in it all. Yeah. Houston is ready to play. Well, they got a great coach from Willie Fritz, DJ. I knew they were going to come ready to play. They're playing horrible, too much talking. Coach Swayze isn't looking like it's working. That isn't fair to him. That's not fair to him. Yeah. I'll get into more chat in a sec. But, yeah, I didn't got shit to do with it. But, yeah. Swayze did his job. He ain't a coach, bro. He's a strength coach. That's different. Staub's got I don't see now. Delay game for the Buffs. Oh my lord! All right, delay game for CU on the opening play there. So Colorado start with 1st and 15. Good start. First and 15 for the Buffs. Mike Bundy, I ain't sad. I'm frustrated, dog. Like, golly. Play action for Staub. Rolls around here. Feels some pressure. Sacked by Houston. Oh, boy. Something tells me this is going to be a long game. Long game. Second and 16 for the Buffs. Chat, what we got cracking here? I'll get it back into more some comments here after some play-by-play. Second and 16 for the Buffs. Colorado's got Simeon Price in the backfield here. Play action. Stop throws to the left. Caught by Omarion Miller on the sideline here. Gets about 12 yards. 3rd down and short for the Buffs. Good play. See in chat, they're playing horrible. Yeah, we already read that. That's what Prime wanted. Is he refused to build his program. The portal ain't working without Shador Travis on the roster. You're a man's favorite. Man, you just hating. I'm not getting it. I can feel you, dog. I appreciate you watching. But golly, you know what you're doing. Why do I watch this bullshit every week? I'm disgusted. Yeah, I'm frustrated right now, JD. I feel you. Poor decision making for fair catch. Yeah, well, I'm not getting into that. Prime thinks this is the truth program. Motion for the Buffs. Staub drops back, throws deep to Omarion Miller. Overthrows the shit out of him. 4th and 6 for the Buffs. Gosh. I'm not gonna say it. I've been the Caden Salter preacher, essentially, because me and like a couple other people in C-Bus Media have been saying it, but golly. Coach Prime's hugging. I'll reserve my comments for the quarterback situation in Colorado for a sec. I'll keep reading some comments before I comment. Poor decision making, fair catch. Prime thinks the truth program refs are stiff tonight. It was a delayed game. Pat Shermer will live and die on a screen pass. Well, he'll live and die not running on 3rd and fucking 2. Fake an injury, put Salt in. On his question as an outsider, what were the expectations for Colorado from around the program? I never saw the hype. Luciano, you talking about like within going into the season? I think Colorado's a roster. I mean, fuck, I think they're more deep at receiver and DB. D-line, they're young, but I love McPherson and Merritt, and I like Lightfoot if he'd ever if he's not hurt. And, I like some of the pieces they have. Brandon Davis-Swain, who I haven't seen make too many plays right now. I count his plays, but I don't know. It's frustrating. Certainly frustrating. I had a lot of expectations. Certainly they changed as Colorado's got Ryan Staub in, though. Luciano. I don't think Colorado's – anyway, the Staub thing, I'll keep evaluating as the game goes on. At halftime, I will make a statement about Ryan Staub and what I think about the quarterback position, but I'm the one who said – Matt said start Staub. I said start Seltzer, dog. Roll with your guns here. Mike Bundy says, yeah, super disappointed to see you compete here. Yeah, I agree. Play action for Wegeman here. Rolls out to the right here. Pressure from London or Alex McPherson there. 3rd and 8. Good shit. Colorado's young defensive linemen, linebackers, and whatever you want to call them, edge players, they're coming to play here. I've been talking about it all offseason. They're going to make plays. Proud of my Cougs competing. Shout out to Mike Bundy for tuning in. Mike Bundy, I appreciate you, brother. 3rd and 8 for the Cougs here, and Connor Wegeman. Wegeman drops back, throws over the middle, caught by his receiver. Lots of space here. Up to Colorado 50, 40, 37-yard line. Good play by Houston's receiver, flogging the play. Ready some more chat here. Some play callers make shit so hard sometimes. Shitty football. Personally, I'm pretty black and white in my thinking. But on 3rd and 2, I think you should just run the football and not pull RPO bubble. But whatever. Prime is not a good coach, and I love him. P.I. in Houston, so that's coming back. But I'm not going to make any determinations on Prime coaching. I'll disagree with his decision-making, but I'm not going to say he's a bad coach. He's turned around this Colorado program from, 1-11 to what it is, so I'm not going to say that. Mike Bunny says, sorry, but the Buffs are getting whooped. I expected better. Yeah, well, they started Ryan Staub, and, again, Mike Bundy, my expectations changed when they changed quarterbacks, so – it's week 3. I expect them to roll with the guns, but, CU is trying to build this team with a 1K wide receiver. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Their receiving core is deep as shit. They just got to get them the ball. The Hall of Fame coach said we'll figure it out. We'll see. Bipolar punt, we'll see. The talent is there. Coaching isn't, man. Let's all be honest about it. Again, a lot of emotional comments, which I feel you, JD, but we'll see. I just let it play out, but I'm just going to react to the game. Tackling is an issue for the secondary. Tackling is an issue for the linebacker crew. Sure, for the secondary, but goddamn, the defense line is getting absolutely fucking work. So they're just forcing your little corners to tackle Dean Connors. It's going to be kind of hard. Dean Connors is a big-ass fucking running back. Tackling or pick play, glass half full, a lot of football left. Yeah, Mike Bundy, that's how I am, dog. But I also, I'll react live and, I'll do justice. That's organizing, not coaching. Sure. Luciano, I just don't see the size up front or speed outside, honestly, and they're lucky the Big 12 is what it is. I don't agree with you on your Big 12 comment there. The defensive line's pissing me off a little bit. It's really frustrating because they're getting worked. They're being worked early. Man, take him out, trash. Again, if they roll Mikkel, they roll with Salt, or they roll with Stop. They don't take him out now. This is your choice, Prime. You better roll with him. You better not take him out to 2 drives. You're just going to be the quarterback dilemma. And we don't want that for CU either. Watch the offensive defensive triangle. Mike Bundy, I see what you're seeing, dog. It's believe me, I'm reacting live and as many angles of the game as I can here. But fuck, they're getting worked defensive line wise. My God. Just because your players are black now don't mean they're good. I don't know what the fuck that has to do with anything, homie. But what the fuck? Again, ain't got shit to do with nothing, but whatever. Brian's playing hot potato with his quarterback room. No, well, go listen to what AJ McCarron had to say on JB's show the other day about the Alabama quarterback situation when he previewed Alabama, Wisconsin, because he brought it up because Alabama took out Ty Simpson for a drive during L.A. Monroe, Alabama, and then put him back in and shit. And it's the same thing. I just think they need to stick with their guns. Then I don't know. Prime's got it. This is his team. He seems to know what he's doing. Or he says he knows. Again, I don't know. We'll see. It's a long game. Colorado can easily just go score fucking points here and win, but it takes time. Number 4, Amari Miller needs to step up. He's too soft. Okay, again, what the fuck? Amari Miller not shit to be soft besides play and come back from a broken ankle, dog. I don't know what you're talking about. Take stop out. I'm seeing 2 different comments from that. Mike Bundy, tell me who you got this weekend? Georgia, Tennessee, all the games this weekend. Drop your picks, bro. Mikel, number 4, Miller is the best wideout. Him and Sincere and Draylon. Mikel, they got some receivers, bro. I'm not worried about the receiver position. It's prime. They're going to have receivers and DBs, but DJ says a lot of football in this game. We'll see what happens, but going forward, Davis, he's like a lot fucking harder now. I agree. This is a Big 12. This is conference play here, so this is going to be as tough as it gets here. 1st and 10 for Houston here. Colorado, 39-yard line. Handoff is to 21, bro. He gets about 14 yards up to the Colorado 29-yard line there. Whew. Again, Houston making some plays in the run game. Ooh, shit. Colorado's worked on the trenches. All right, let's dive into some more comments here. Play, stand, schedule. Agree. Prime is the one quarterback. Yeah, well, stick to Staub. This is who you started this game. You better not pull him out now. Houston's drive is 2nd and 7 here. Bus will turn around. Brandon, I hope, bro. I hope. Houston, that's a great play there by Keaton Wade. Long game, but body language. Energy seems slow, bro. They seem flat. You ever play football and they seem flat, dog? I played a couple football games where his energy's flat. That's what it feels like in this game. This is the wrong game to be in where you're fucking – this is not giving me UCF vibe at all. I did not see the confidence at all. I just see a lot of question marks. It just seemed flat to me. Colorado fans are softer than Sherman. I love the prime sexuals. I'm friends with the prime sexuals, but golly. It's – Colorado's struggling right now. Sprinkling some salts or run plays. Tennessee beating dogs. I agree. Scared of South Florida for Miami fans. I actually think Miami is really good, and I like South Florida a lot, but I think Miami is better. I like South Florida plus 17.5, though, I will say. Sprinkling salts or run. Again, not my decision. You roll with Staub. I said whoever you put in there, roll with them. So I want a Salter. Salter sits on the sideline and smiles. We'll see how Staub does. Salter, you better be ready to go in though. Staub keeps struggling like this. See who's about to get boat raced by the Cougs. We'll see. Come on, defense. It's arm tackling. Will the team with more NIL money win more in this era? Roberto, what up? Houston's got plenty of money too, bro. So if that's what you're implying, I don't know. KDB is pissed off, terrible. Houston's more physical than the CU defense. I agree. Nice tackling. Who's coaching them? Matt. Fucker. The tackling is terrible. Do you watch JB's Patreon streams? I help JB with his Patreon streams. I will say that. I don't sit here and watch them the whole time, nor do I produce them at this moment. How long in the season before they start calling Prime to be fired? I don't think that's going to happen. I have a different theory about like Prime's future, but I don't think it has anything to do with him being fired or anything negative with him at all, and it has nothing to do with like anyway. Prime's always talking about thudding the ball carrier. Well, again, it starts up front. Their defensive line, they're getting moved, and then force puts a lot of pressure on your backside. So I don't know. Prime soon need a big play. Is this Houston line that good, or are we just not shitting blocks? I'm going to be honest, Casey. They're not – I've been scouting them all week. They're not great up front. I mean, again – Matt's talked to Jake Wiley, play there. You've heard Matt's insight. I just have watched a couple. I watched some tape on Houston. I don't think they're great up front. Colorado defensive line wise, they're not physical. I just don't see it. They're getting. Again, Colorado as a whole seems flat to me. But yeah, I don't think the Houston line's great, but they're certainly having some great success against CU right now. If CU's struggling with Houston, it's going to be a long season for the Buffs. We'll see. Looks like some dog shit. Cowboy 5-0. Man, this Houston CU not ready for conference play. This is a hell of a conference game, I'll tell you that. Other than Wyoming, not many games CU will be favored in. I don't really care about that. I bet a lot on CU not being favored last season, and that seemed to work out for me. Salton needs to play. DJ, I said that before the game, but everyone crucified me and said I'm an idiot in the comments, so whatever. Dapper Fresh says just keep doing what they were until they are on number one. For sure on number what? CU sucks, blah, blah, blah. Staub is not the guy. That's why he's a backup quarterback. I think Staub saved the day in Delaware, but I did not say to move him above Salter just because he did that against Delaware. So I thought it was a bit of an overreaction, but also like Prime rode with the momentum. And that's that. So let's hear what Prime has to say. Prime saying you can't stop him on first down. Well, it starts up front. He knows that.
Thank you, Coach.
Brief comment there from Dion. Because I ain't Sean Livingston should be coaching this team. I can't lie. Sean Livingston should be coaching this team. Rather be Livingston. A lot of people are saying Livingston should be the head coach. I'm not getting into all that shit. 11 carries for 90 yards the first quarter. Again, can't stop the quarterback run. Dean Connors runs for 5 yards a carry. That's what happens. Who is Sean Livingston? Are you fucking serious? You're Montserrat? You're on a Colorado live stream. Because my channel, we cover college football, but golly. Good shit, McNeil. Let's go. Sack for Colorado on third down there against Houston, forcing a field goal for the Cougs. If you guys don't know, Sean Livingston is Colorado's defensive coordinator. Shit, I'll do a sound effect for that. Shit. Anyway, I'm fucking with the chat, but CU needs to tackle more in practice next year. I agree. Is Colorado your favorite team? I get paid to do a show on them for a living, so I certainly will know everything about them, cover them in depth, and tell the truth. I will say that, Roberto. Growing up, I grew up Washington Huskies, Seattle Seahawks fan. I don't cover them much on my channels just because I try to give honest takes, and especially with the Seahawks, I'm going to become like a fan. I don't really talk Seahawks too much, but I'll have plenty of former Seahawks on my show, so tune into that. CU looks mid for being a D1 Big 12 team. They're certainly struggling in this game. That's what I will say. Staub did not save the day. Well, he certainly saved the day against Delaware because Colorado looks slow as shit against Delaware. My God. Houston is bullying them right now. Beast Mode, I agree with you. Salter will be in the game by the second half. We'll see. Barton, Luther Staub on the balcony. I don't know what that means. Physical teams have their way with CU. It's an interesting comment. Teams that run the ball well and teams that run the ball well and stay consistent to it seem to be a problem for Colorado, whether that's Kansas State, goddamn Georgia Tech, Return for Q for 6 here. Takes it out. Gets it about the Colorado 24-yard line. I mean, teams like that seem to have success against CU. Colorado hasn't been able to stop the run in a long time. DJ says Prime is the guy until he retires and goes to the NFL. Livingston can't recruit shit. I mean, I think Prime is the guy until he decides to retire. I agree with you there. Man, that don't matter, bro. Comes down to mano y mano. Sure, 100%. For the amount of offense Houston's putting up, 13-0 favors CU. No, Bailey hates Colorado. He's just on 0 to 60 for his health. I'm not sure what 0 to 60 has to do with my health at all, actually. That makes zero fucking sense at all, homeboy. But, I mean, I enjoy covering the Buffaloes. Can't carry out wide to Welch. Gets tackled for a loss of 1. Second, 11 or 12 for the Buffs. No, I love 0 to 60. I love covering the Buffaloes. I love doing a show with Matt McChesney, who is an absolute one-on-one character and one-on-one perspective when it comes to NFL and college football and football breakdown and coaching. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, homie. But again, you bullshitting. Josh Sugar free. JB for head coach at CU if Prime leaves. I'd love to see the reaction online. I'll be 100% real with you. That's funny and all. Or like, I just don't see JB ever coaching again. Personally, I don't think. I think it would be huge if he ever did, but I don't think he want to, or I don't think he at this point really wants to coach that badly. But if he ever did, it'd be the biggest. I mean, they'd fucking go undefeated wherever he goes. 3rd and 7. I'm coming for the Buffs here. Man, let's see here. Staub drops back. Welch protection throws out wide, incomplete to Zach Atkins. 4th down for the Buffaloes here. Holy shit here. I mean, Prime's pissed. They look flat as a team. Why do they have what the fuck? I've never seen that in my entire football career, covering football, playing. I've never seen somebody that has to hold a sign up on the sideline for punt. That's a first for me. I'll just be real. Man, Colorado's offense looks slow. Colorado punts to Houston there. Houston gets it about their 28-yard line. Let's see what the chat's got cracking. CU's got Houston looking like world beaters. No, just Colorado's flat. They look. I mean, they're playing slow right now. We'll see how they got. See how they see if they respond in the halftime. Because golly, they're struggling. Team is soft as baby shit. Worried about cars and jewelry. I don't agree with that. They play outside in. That's why. Sure. Bailey's seen the real. Hey. You can talk all the shit about Colorado you want. Jordan Seaton's that motherfucker. Jordan Seaton will be a first-round pick one day. He'll be a top 15. I mean, he's got the work ethic. I've watched a lot of football players, man. That is a special, special cat right there. He's a leader. That's the most important thing. But Jordan Seaton's the real deal, 100%. No matter, CU's playing, struggling right now. Jordan Seaton's the real deal, though. I'm on that. Your mom's favorites says Dion is a celebrity head coach. Leaving 2 timeouts and the clock is insane. I agree with you there. And I went off about his clock management against Georgia Tech. Yeah, that pissed me off. Frustrating. I think anybody watched that frustrating. Coach Stokes, what up? Dion has to make a change at QB in the half. I agree. You should roll a Salter for the job. Andrew, what up? He says, Bailey, what up, pimp? Andrew, what up, dog? How you doing, man? I appreciate you tuning in. This is a great day have a great day, and it's a great day to watch Colorado Buffaloes football here, but they're struggling right now, I will say. Nelson Posey says, oh, I can't lie. CU play is like a team full of light skins, fam. They want to look pretty, but they're not going to do the gritty shit. Dog, unless you're talking about Caleb Williams, homie, yeah, you're speaking on some whole bullshit. But Colorado is struggling right now, I will say. But as a light-skinned cat, I don't agree with what Sean King said the other day on Coach JB's show. I thought it was a bunch of horse shit. You can talk all the shit about light-skinned cats you want. I ain't painting my fucking nails or doing what Caleb Williams did. Yada, yada, yada. Damn, UCU has 3 rushing yards. Let's look at Colorado's rushing stats here. Early in the second quarter. Colorado, 7 carries, 5 yards. 0.7 yards per carry. Simeon Price, 1 carry, 3 yards. Ryan Staub, 2 carries, 3 yards, if you call them carries. DeKalen Taylor, 1 carry, 0 yards. And Michael Welsh, 3 carries for -1 yard. Yeah, well, who was surprised by that, though? Ryan Staub is starting. So you knew with Staub starting that they were going to air the ball out. So I didn't really expect to see a big rushing attack with Staub at quarterback, although a rushing attack would take pressure off the quarterback as it would have done Shedeur last year. I was being sarcastic. Nelson, appreciate you tuning in, bro. I just am reacting to shit. How am I supposed to know on a fucking YouTube comment you're being sarcastic? Roberto, would I like to coach at any level? Hell yeah. That's definitely a goal I have on my list in life is to coach. I'll be a head football coach one day, but that's in due time and when the time is right. Handoff is to Houston running back, backup running back, gets about 2 yards up to or 2nd and 8 for Houston. He would explode with these players. Yeah, I mean, Roberto, I keep it real. I don't change colors just because of the player. I keep it real no matter who's the player. Would you be on his staff if he did? DJ, I can't see your DJ, I can't see your first comment. I have no idea what that means. LOL, no, just kidding. I don't think JB will coach again either. He's chilling right now, doing well. Yeah, JB's living great right now. No. Shout out to the Coach JB show. Go subscribe. We have a great show. Blowing up on all platforms here. Get us to 100K on YouTube. All I can say there. Where's MLS? What are you talking about? Who are you talking about? Martin Luther Staub or soccer? Because I'm not watching a sport like that. This is a football channel, homie. KDB says JB to the Dolphins. Kind of surprised they didn't get a bigger name instead of quarterback QB instead of the Liberty transfer. I think Keaton Salter's a big name, though. Wegeman throws up the sideline there. Incomplete 3rd and 8 for Houston. Colorado get the ball back there. Interesting. But Houston is up 13-0. Oh, what the fuck? Syracuse Colgate got some interesting. I don't know what the fuck just happened there, but on the goal line there, pump for Houston. Syracuse picks Colgate off in the red zone. Let's go. I got a bet on Syracuse. I still think they're gonna win like 63-3. Colorado get the ball around their 7-yard line. This Mickey Mouse high school bullshit. Bailey, we have to be real. This shit is entertainment. CU's going to struggle badly against top teams in the Big 12. Your mom's favorite. They're certainly struggling right now. That's what I will say. I will give a bigger evaluation after the game on Monday. That's what I can tell you right now. He's going to transfer, bro. Who's going to transfer? Julian? I brought that up to Matt 6 months ago. He got pissed off with me, but I was also real. I'm like, if you don't play Julian, will he transfer? It's just a real question in this era of college football, and everyone's like, I'm just saying, it's a real question. I can't tell you too much behind the scenes, but I don't know. It could be a possibility. Luciano says, coaching is bad. Dominique Major, shout out to you for tuning in. Told y'all Staub is trash. I mean, I didn't say, again, the bashing players, he's not playing well, but trash is one thing. He's in D1 football. You're probably not. Viral Authority says line has no fight like last year. Yeah, that's true. Brandon Tisdale says we need a spark. Agree. Making Money says all you motherfuckers want 16 to start and he's maybe complete a damn pass. Barely completed. I don't know what the fuck you're saying. Over 10 yards, that's why he's a backup. I love Staub, but I also said start Salter. I feel your frustration. Linebackers are lazy. Again, it's hard to play linebacker when your defensive line is getting fucking worked. Budenholzer now, no, fuck that. You roll with Staub. Roll with Staub. Fuck that. You're not going to switch up now. Roll with Staub. You put in Staub. This is his game. Let him fucking respond here. Even if he's struggling right now, he could look back and, I mean, you saw J.J. McCarthy lead the Vikings to a fucking win after struggling. Don't do that shit. Come on. They fucking put in fucking Staub. You better roll with them. J. Law says, I don't see any hope for CU at the moment. No physicality, no rushing, no scores, no passing, and no turnovers. I guess only hope is the special teams. Well, that's fuck. That's how you think of it. As the last thing on a resort in Colorado, and based on last year, is special teams. JD says, fire Prime, hire Matt and JB. Wouldn't that be something? Plain says CU will come back. We'll see. Hell yeah, Dominic putting Salter. No, fuck that. They roll with Staub. You're not going to switch up now. Going down the chat. What's happening with all these Hall of Fame guys coaching? Coach Stokes, they can only do so much, bro. Like, you know how it is coaching. It is, I mean, you can only do so much. You can only lead the horse to water. Like, I'm not going to sit here and fault that now. It is what it is. They roll with who they got. And it's how they respond. Sean King called this on the show today. Willie Fritz and Houston boat race the Buffs. Good call on the Syracuse, by the way. See, all you motherfuckers talking shit about Syracuse. Everyone's like, oh, don't bet Syracuse. Why you bet Syracuse? Like, I don't know. A couple people are talking shit like it was a stupid pick. I don't know. They're 38-3 at fucking halftime. Anyway, and Indiana's up 52-0. You could have bet them too. Anyway, shout out to you, Blake Haley. Salter looks disgusted. I would be extremely frustrated if I was Caden Salter. I transferred here from Liberty. I've put my all into starting at Colorado, and I get benched after a game or 2 games. And he did not – it's not like he struggled and said, you got to take me out. I would be pissed if I was Salter here. Good and 3 now for the Buffs, but it's how they respond here. Coach Stokes says, I've been saying it my whole life as a coaching life. Just because you play at the NFL level doesn't mean you know how to teach. Yeah, that's a good point, Coach Stokes. But also, like, you can only do so much as a coach. But, yeah, I hear you. Staub throws out, overthrows Draylon Miller on the sideline. 3rd and 10 upcoming for the Buffs, deep in their territory. Yeah, it's a football channel, homie. Shout out to Andrew. I heard all offseason. Goddamn motherfuckers. I heard all offseason the Gold Jackets would be the deciding factor on this team. Guess not. I don't know where you heard that. I did not say the Gold Jackets are the deciding factor on this fucking team. I didn't say that. You saying it like I said it, homeboy. 3rd and 10 for the Buffs and Staub here. Staub drops back, throws over the middle, incomplete to Sincere Brown. Penalty on the play. Colorado looks like they'll get a first down, but we'll see. I wouldn't be surprised if JB will make an appearance on Well Out to speak to the team like Ed Reed. Oh, shit. Plain, if that happens, I mean, shit, you should go bet on the fucking lottery. You know what I mean? I just don't ever see that happening. Golly. But anyway. JB was sure instill some truth to them. I can say there. Let's keep rolling. That would be fucking hilarious. Fuck, scroll way too far up. Staub needs to step it up or step to the bench. I agree. Yeah. He just got gifted a first down here, but let's go offense, got teaching. I'm glad you're doing a live reaction. Big T in the family, what up? Appreciate you tuning in. Staub flusher in the pocket here. Gets sacked by Big 5, who is back after injury early in this game here. 2nd and 10 upcoming for the Buffs. Get this bat out of here. Yeah. Julian and Seaton, JD. It feels like we got the worst week 1. Why is that? Is that just the comp? I thought it was a great matchup for Georgia Tech. It was, if anything, and you got to look at it like this, and they're showing Caden Salter smiling on the sideline. They're putting him in. I don't know. He's smiling. He's smiling on the sideline of Staub. This is interesting fucking how college football is. Throws to Zach Atkins from Staub. Gets about 2 yards maybe. Third down upcoming for the Buffs. I don't agree with that, Nelson. Julian Lewis or it's not Julian. Do not play Julian Lewis. You need to play Salter if you're going to play anybody else, and I just don't think you should do that. I think you roll with Staub, and if you lose, you lose. This is what you rolled with. You should have rolled with Salter if you're going to switch quarterbacks. 5 is hurt again. Looks like another rib thing. Ah, man, that sucks. I'm all for players playing, not getting hurt. 3rd and 8 here for the Buffs. Staub drops back. 2 running backs drop out of the backfield. Staub rolls out, runs up the sideline, gets a first down and more for the Colorado Buffaloes here. Good play by Staub using his feet. Houston looks mediocre as fuck. If Colorado loses this game, it's time to fire the OC. What? I get Pat didn't run on 3rd and 2 and ran RPO, but fuck, are we really saying that? I'm not really faulting Pat that much in this game. They're actually running the ball for the most part here. I don't know. It's just they're not getting yards. Handoff is to DeKalen Taylor up the left side here, outside zone. Gets about 12 yards. First down for the Buffaloes up in Houston territory across midfield. Good play for DeKalen Taylor there. Let's see. We got chat. Staub is who he is, a backup QB3. No, we don't have to ride with Staub. We have to take Staub out. He's going to play well against Delaware, not a Big 12 team. If we win 4 games this year, I'd be okay with that, dude, because I'm mad, blah, blah, blah. Hold on. Handoff is to Michael Welch. Gets 2 yards, maybe. Take him out. Salter pissed the fuck off. LMAO, I'm a former JUCO player, started and also rode the Pine. I totally get it. This shit is tough to deal with. Beast mode, yeah. Salter, if I was Salter, I'd be pissed off too. And that's fuel to the fire because if he ever goes in, he'd tear it up. Jared, what up? Jared, appreciate you tuning in. He says, run the ball, damn. Yeah, amen. Staub throws to Omarion Miller on the left side here. Caught up by Omarion Miller. Gets up to the Houston 45-yard line here. Close to a first down for the Buffs. Seems like Shermer's going away from the run. Not even running the ball. Backed up inside your 5. Yeah, well, they're up to the fucking Houston 45 now, Luciano. Can't run the ball and not scared of the QB. Bailey's QB can't hit the side of a barn. Well, I mean, he's doing something. I will say it's just, I don't know. You pick and choose. Offense looks different with a different quarterback like Staub. You're going to throw the ball more. Offense is going to look different, but, pick as you will. Luciano says, Staub, 5 minutes of fame is up. Blake Haley says, how pissed off are Vic and the boys in this game right now? Holy shit. I bet they're drunk or not drunk. I bet they're loaded off fucking tequila and pissed the fuck off, Blake. I bet I agree with you there, brother. Shit. I can only imagine. I bet. I can only imagine LV and them over there. Staub was the 3rd quarterback for a reason. There's a reason Staub was their string. Quinn, what up, dog? How you doing, homie? I appreciate you tuning in, man. Appreciate you, brother. Your mom's favorite says Staub is nothing more than a backup. Big T in the family, what up, man? Appreciate you tuning in, brother. Brandon Shannon says, Pat is a dinosaur. The college game has passed him by. Handoff is to Simeon Price up the middle. Breaks through the middle all the way up for a Colorado Buffaloes touchdown there. Great blocking by Colorado. Simeon Price there. Coastal Carolina, Mississippi state transfer. 38-yard touchdown for the Buffaloes. That's running the football now. Great play, great blocking by Zy Chrysler there. Zach McGill and company up the middle there for Simeon Price. Touchdown, Colorado Buffaloes. Let's roll there. Good play for the Buffs. I love that shit right up the middle. A big run for Colorado. I'm going to be happy about that all day. Let's roll. Let's go. Chat, how we feeling about that? That's how you run the football now. But, again, we'll see how Colorado on the defensive line looks going into the next play. Damn, I almost missed that motherfucker. Anyway, Beast Mode says this game can turn around in one play. Hey, well, Beast Mode, Simeon Price did that. This game does turn around. 6-point game here. It's 13-7 Houston here. Kenneth Woodcock says, let's go. Boom. Who said run the ball? We all did, Kenneth. Have you met Matt in person? I have not met Matt in person, actually. That's something that actually I'll be out in Boulder here soon. Matt and I got a lot planned. So, Roberto, stay tuned for that. Ivan, LFG, Quinn says, keep running the ball. Yeah, well, you see what happens there. Ivan, what up, bro? Mike Bundy. Mike Bundy's like, okay. That's why I was running the football. Andrew says, pound that like button. Hit the like button. We're in the building, Colorado versus Houston. Watch party. They're a great player for the Buffaloes. Your mom's favorite. Yeah, even you. You hating ass. You hating Colorado, but you know you like that play. Great fucking run up the middle for the Buffs. 10 for 93. Nice drive. That is a nice drive, KDB. 100%. Thank God, J-Loss says, told you. Blake Haley says these commenters are acting like the game is over. All they had to do was score. Yeah, I know. I mean, Blake Haley, the overreaction by Colorado Buffaloes Nation, that's natural. So don't be shocked by that. J-Law says, finally. Plain says, told you. Bailey, Buffs are coming back and we'll win. But, hey, Plain, guess what? If Colorado runs the ball, no matter who's at quarterback, I think they got a shot. That offensive line will keep them in the fucking game here. Nelson Posey says, okay, Simeon, that was a great play by Simeon Price. He might be the I don't want to spoil it, but he might be the premier back in this Colorado running game here. He seems to look really, really good here. Certainly makes a lot of plays, jumps over cats and shit. Certainly a great player for the Buffs. Your mom's favorite says, can we get more of that run game? Yeah, facts. Amen to that, dog. I'm with that. Kenneth Wilcox says, keeping Houston at 13 favors. I'm guessing CU. Yeah, I agree. Terrell says, still needs to change the quarterback. Good run. Man, I'm not going to necessarily disagree with you there. Jared says, that's how you help the QB settle in. Facts. Big T, what up, dog? Appreciate you tuning in. Ivan says, yeah, Salter's body language on the sideline is not cool. You can tell he's mad. Well, Ivan, I've explained why I'd be mad too. I agree. I would be pissed off too. Jayla says, so we finally cross off rushing and a touchdown. We need more from the passing game and from the defense. Jayla, we need more from that defensive line because Colorado is getting moved on that defensive line. And I get they got third and out there, but they're getting moved on that defensive line here. So we'll see. Again, all the chat saying start Keaton Salter, switch the quarterback. Fuck that. You start a fucking stop. You roll a stop. Don't fucking switch now. I'm not on that shit, bro. You started a fucking stop. That's your guy. You win or lose with stop. I'm over the switching shit. I'm over that. We're not playing quarterback carousel fucking season. So, yeah, Caden Salter maybe shouldn't have bench. Fuck it. You just roll with somebody. I don't give a fuck who it is. I'm looking at the wellness of the team here. Roll with somebody here. Why is Salter smiling on the bench? He's a hater. I don't know about that. They just scored here, so I don't know why he's again. Who the fuck knows? He shouldn't have gotten benched. Facts. Defense needs to step up. Yeah, defensive line needs to become. Again, Chad Brown talked about when you have to look a motherfucker in the eye. I get it. Like defensive line's got to become physical here. When you look a motherfucker in the eye, punch him in the mouth. See if the defensive line can do that here. They're playing cow tipping with our D line. Good one. But also they kind of are moving Colorado's defensive line a little bit. Matt's probably pissed off of that right now. I know him. 1st and 10 here for the Cougs. Wegeman, play action here, throws to their backup tight end, tackled by Bayard there. Great tackle. 2nd and 10 upcoming for the Cougs. Stop playing mistake-free, so in a way, he may be helping them as long as they can run the ball. I don't know if it's mistake-free, but, he's not turning the ball over, so that's cool. Facts, stick with Staub, I agree. Just got to establish the run game. I agree, Quinn. Kenneth Wilcox says that TD was a spark you needed. We'll see. Wegeman, quarterback run, 3rd and short for the Cougs. It's about 9 yards there. Staub just needs protection. He's doing fine. Again, Ivan, we'll see. 3rd and 1 upcoming for the Buffs. Third and 1 for Cougs. Dean Connor in the backfield here. Quarterback sneak is to Wegeman. He looks like he's over the first down for the Cougs there. 6:19 left in the quarter here. K-State, Arizona kicks off here in about 6 minutes. That's going to be a great game. Can't wait. Letting Weigman all over in 25 is a crime. Luciano, how many rushing yards did Haynes King have against Colorado? Colorado, I mean, I can go back to last year. Colorado just has they struggle with mobile quarterbacks, dog. I'll be real. They struggle with more mobile quarterbacks, bro. And this is like an older problem. This ain't just this year. This ain't this last year either. They struggle with mobile quarterbacks for a while. So just keep that in mind, man. You know what I'm saying? Second and 7 for the Cougs. Weigman throws out to a star tight end here. Tanner gets about 20 yards up to the Colorado 39-yard line or 41-yard line maybe. Can't see. Bailey, this one is really going to depend on physicality more than finesse. Well, yeah, dog. The defensive line does not look physical at all. I just described that to you. I agree, dog. Jared says time of possession was this one. Well, Houston certainly winning that. KDB says that shitty quarterback sneak worked. Wow. Dean Connors on the carry for Houston gets about 7 yards there. Tackled by Brandon Davis Swain, but again, Colorado on the defense line, Barnes and them getting moved. I can't wait till you get to 20K followers. I appreciate you lives. Big T, I appreciate you, bro. We're gonna get there, dog. We just got to 2.5. We're just beginning, bro. This is gonna be a long journey, man. I'm young. It's gonna be a long journey. Can't wait for the future, man. Handoff is to Dean Connors, tackled after about a yard by Byard and company, Myers and them, Arden Walker. Third and short, upcoming for the Buffs. Stiff second and third level. That's why. Well, again, does nobody look at the fucking D line? Does everyone just care about how the corners tackle? It's like a fan question, but seriously, defensive line's getting moved here, so I don't want to hear shit about how the corners fucking tackle when Dean Connors run at them full speed with nobody's touched them, bro. I'll be real. Control the quarterback or control the ball and the clock until you figure out the quarterback issue. Quarterback power for Weigman gets about 8 yards up to the Colorado 25-yard line for the Cougs. First time watching Houston, I like Connors. Yeah, I mean, Quinn, he ain't even the starter. I mean, Dean Connors is a senior transfer, but he's not even their fucking starter. Their starter's out, bro. So, I mean, Dean Connors is a dude. I like him, but he came over. He ain't even their starting back. But anyway, again, this is what it is. Willie Fritz and them, Willem Fritz and company, driving. Weigman drops back here, 1st and 10, throws to the end zone. Short, almost picked off there by Ben Finnesseth. Trying to throw the star to tight end. Luciano says, we know the D-line's shitty, but next level can barely chase down Weigman. Luciano, Weigman's a good player, dog. Like, you guys act like Weigman's a scrub, bro. Weigman's a great player, bro. Yeah, I mean, he was certainly good at Texas A&M. Had an unfortunate injury, but it's a pretty decent player. 2nd and 10 for the Cougs. I say that because I grew up Washington State Cougar, watching them. Great tackle in the backfield there by Big Thomas. Let's go. That's a great play there. Fucking talk about defensive line physicality. That's the way to fucking change the fucking narrative. Let's go. 3rd down. I just got a text from Coach Jason Brown. You guys want to know what it says? He says, Colorado DC is absolutely horrific. Oh, shit. Shout out to JB. That's my dog. Been nothing but good to me. You prime sexuals can hate JB all you want. He keeps it real. And anyway, that's my dog. Bailey, get you a whiskey. Shout out to JB. Yeah, I've been sipping on some. I'll take a shot here at halftime or two, but certainly sipping on some out here. JB says Colorado DC is a fucking He says this is a badly managed ball club. Homies. I'm talking to me and Smitty. Yeah, I don't know. Interesting start for the Buffs. I knew JB would keep her. We'll get JB on here soon, dog. Maybe I'll drop a link to him. I think he might be on Patreon right now. I don't know what it is. He's live on fucking all day, too, just like me. So, I don't know. Eventually, we'll cross paths again. I'll get him back on. But, he does his thing. I do my thing. We do this JB show every morning. So, I'm with him all the time. But, golly. Syracuse and Colgate's out of halftime here. Syracuse is driving here. Yeah, Syracuse, I need you guys to win by 60 points. Cash me out here, and then I'll drop my picks for tomorrow. Chat, you guys got some picks for tomorrow here. I'll drop my lock of the day for tomorrow here. And again, you can hate on me all you fucking want. I like UConn minus 9.5 against Prime Sexuals. You should be familiar with this. Delaware. I like UConn minus 9.5. Jim Mora, junior, not senior. I like UConn minus 9.5 to get it done against Delaware on the road. I think they get it done. I'm rolling with them. I like them. Let me know what you guys think. That's my lock pick of the day for tomorrow. Let me see what you guys got. Lock picks. Luciano's got Arkansas. KDB's got Alabama is a lock tomorrow against Wisconsin. I like the minus 20.5. I don't know if I'll bet them, but I'd like them to. I think they can certainly win by 3 touchdowns at Wisconsin. Beastmo says you might as well use Twitch. Shit, I might fucking do Twitch. Shit, I need to get. I'll be a fucking streamer. Make me fucking next fucking speed. But we're killing this YouTube thing, dog. Coach grounded from the yacht. Yeah, I don't know. That's an unfortunate situation. He'll be back on the yacht soon, though. I know him. He'll be back out there. Certainly soon. Beast Mode says, Bailey, I know you like Shiloh, but damn, I'm still kind of shocked he wasn't on a team. We were in week 2 already. Beast Mode, I appreciate you tuning in, and I love Shiloh. That's my dog, but I'll be honest. Todd Bowles in the Bucks was his best situation, bro. It really was. And he was already he had some thin ice, bro, just because undrafted, slower box safety, Jamal Adams type that you're not going to see typically in this day and age of 2025 NFL. And then he threw a punch. That's just that. But Beast Mode, I've been saying the whole time, Shiloh's easy, like he belongs on fucking TV. He should have a TV show. He's funny as shit, great character, hilarious. So I don't have any doubt that Shiloh will be just fine in life, no matter. Without football. And that's somebody who walked away from football and understands it just like Bucky did. So I will say that about Shiloh Sanders. Man. Luciano's got Arkansas and Texas A&M to cover. Quinn says, I ain't shocked. I want Shiloh to make the Bucks, but he played shitty and threw a punch. I don't know. It's tough. I don't know. And Jelly throws deep for the Syracuse there. Incomplete on 1st and 20. I don't know. Offsetting penalties here in Colorado-Houston game, 3rd and 13. Coming for Houston. Third and 13 for the Cougs, and Connor Wegeman's got Dean Connor in the backfield. Got their star tight end here off of their right tackle here. Wegeman cornerback power here, tackled by Alex McPherson here, the freshman IMG account. Oh, nope, no, I lied. Wrong white boy. Ben Finessa. But 4th and 13 for the Cougs. Said wrong white boy. It's funny. But no, Colorado get the ball back here. See, they got a quarterback I'm expecting to stop. Prime looks pissed off. I would be pissed off too. CU defense playing better. I mean, that was a good drive. That was a good job stopping fucking Houston. I don't know what to say. They should be. Again, my prediction's already fucking ruined here. I said Colorado 21-10. Houston's already got 13 points. And the half ain't even over. But anyway. Dapo Fresh says YouTube don't give a fuck. Random burner channel been streaming the entire game with the chat going, all 22K in there. Yeah, they can stream the game all you want, like bootleg it on YouTube, but you'll just get copyright. And they're not making any money off it. They're just doing it. So somebody does YouTube for a living professionally. I just, that's cool. Good for them. They'll 20K in there and make $0. You decide you react to have that. I don't give a fuck if it. I don't work for free, homie. Maybe they do. Roberto says, "Is it always raining in Washington?" Roberto, I go to Washington. I haven't in the last 5 years. I've probably since I left Eastern Washington. Eastern Washington University. I've probably been to Washington, maybe a handful of times. Yes, I lived there for my whole life, growing up, 21 years. Yeah, it rains there like a motherfucker. It always raining, but is it always raining? No, but is it always gray and like cloudy and there's giant trees that make it all dark and shit all the time? Yes, unless you live in the city of Seattle, downtown or something, or in Bellevue or something. Yeah, so I will say that. Ivan says McPherson, Saul on the D-line. Him and fucking London Merritt, yeah, ING products, they're going to be just fine. Shout out to Coach Hart, they'll be just fine. Beast Mode says it won't get monetized, though. Exactly. Exactly. They ain't making shit. Dapple Fresh says, I don't know why they do it, trying to make donations. But even then, it doesn't matter. You donate on a fucking copyrighted stream. Yeah, I don't even know if you make that. I don't even remember if you make that. I'm pretty sure you don't make money. It don't matter. So that's cool, but YouTube will take all your money. Dapple Fresh saw real from JB's chat over there. Yeah, tell him to pop over here. Fuck the fucking... Damn, tell them to pop over here, dog. Shit, drop the link in there. Fuck them streaming over there, bootlegging and shit. 16-7 for Houston. Kicks a field goal. Houston kicks off to the Buffs here. See if Q for 6 takes it out of the end zone. He does here for Colorado here. Q for 6 got some space here. Takes it up to the Colorado 31-yard line here. Flag on the play though. Might be coming back. Yeah, Colorado does got to get points off for the half here. I agree with you there, 100%. If you guys are watching, go ahead and pound the like button, subscribe, become a member of the Bailey Price Media Army today. Houston's kicker is solid. Yeah, Houston's kicker. Yeah, that was a fucking he's kicked a couple bombs today. So I will say, Beastman says, hey, Bailey, I've been thinking about starting a YouTube fishing channel, catch big-ass bass. What's it like having a channel with that many followers? You're doing great. Hey, bro, I appreciate you. Hey, send me a DM if you want to get into that because I help set up channels for a living. So just holler at me on DM at the Bailey Price on either Instagram or Twitter or at Bailey Price Media on Instagram or TikTok. So just holler at me, bro. I definitely help you out with that because YouTube is that's my bag. So I can definitely help you out, bro. Holler at me. What's it like having a channel with that many followers? I don't got many followers. Matt and JB do. We're just growing here. We're just the beginning here. But holler at me if you ever want to do something, bro. I can certainly help you out, dog. Shoot. Love to help people out with that. Shoot, this is my bag. Hope we get points for the half here. We'll see. Again, we'll play. I'm not really too worried about their goddamn clock management, but hope that they get points out of the half here for sure. Staub drops back on 3rd and 2 for Colorado. Runs outside here. Got some space. Flips past Marion Miller. Gets some yardage. Marion Miller in space here. Breaks free. Gets up into Houston territory. Up to the Houston 40. I mean, actually, you can't see, but maybe I can't see the wide angle, but up to the Houston, I'm going to say 38-yard line there. So deep in Houston territory. Compare him. Marion's bigger than Anquan Bolden, and I think he's faster than Anquan Bolden. So that's an interesting comparison. I mean, I love Anquan Bolden, and he whooped the fuck out of the Seahawks. Even though the Seahawks won, Anquan Bolden always played well against the goddamn Seahawks. I don't know. Marion's, I think, bigger, faster, for sure. Roberto says, are NFL quarterbacks struggling? No, but it also depends on which NFL quarterback you're talking about. Because if you're talking about quarterback, I actually have I got the sound effect board here ready. If you're talking about Caleb Williams, if I was on JB's show, it'd be that sound effect. If you're talking about him, I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't bet on him by any means. Shit. Tank Johnson's my boy. I'd talk with the Bears all the time. I don't know. I wouldn't bet on Caleb Williams by any means. I think Badger's gonna play for him by the end of the year, but you let me know how you feel. But I don't know. I don't agree. I would say depends on the situation, not necessarily. It says him and Jacoby Jones. Yeah, shit. The Ravens back in the day, Anquan Bolden, Jacoby Jones. That was a great team to go to the Super Bowl and win it with Flacco. Ivan says, Staub made another play. That's 2. CP said the quarterback must make 3 plays in a game and is on his own to help his team win. I'm not sure what the fuck that has to do with anything, but Ivan, I appreciate you tuning in, bro. You always support all my shows, so shout out to you, bro. Dak Holiday says, fat chain incoming. A coordinator needs to push the ball after running. What? Sure. For who? They're losing. But I'm not giving chains a shit. Win the fucking game, stop. I don't know. Yeah, you guys are giving trophies and losing and shit. I ain't gotta do that. A Colgate player kicked a Syracuse player. So if you want any update in that fucking game. Shit. Anyway. $35 seconds left here for the Buffs here in Houston territory. We'll take a brief break commercial during halftime, and all you haters that say I say commercial all fucked up, are you guys stupid? I say it like anybody the fuck else says it. You guys are just haters. Staub drops back, rolls out, runs up the middle here for Colorado. It's got some space here. Touchdown, Buffalo's fumble. Zach Atkins catches the fumble. So it's a touchdown, Buffaloes. What in the fuck? Let's go. Is he in though? I think he's over the goal line, so I think it's touchdown, right? Yeah, touchdown. Yeah, stop. Let's go. Right before the fucking half. Good shit, Stubb. Yeah, he's in. Touchdown. That's a touchdown. He's in. Fuck. He's over the line. I see the fucking wide angle. He's in. Touchdown. Let's go, Stubb. Let's go. Fucking white boy. Let's go. I'm fucking with this shit. I think Stubb looks good. I mean, slow start here, but that's how you respond before the end of the half here. Colorado has a lot of momentum going into halftime. That's good. Let's go. That's a touchdown. Let's see. Another angle here that I didn't see fucking beforehand. That is he has the ball and he's over the goal line. That's a touchdown. Touchdown. Let's roll. Good shit, Ryan. Let's go. Is that Mata in for the field goal? They score. Syracuse to score. So all you fucking haters saying I shouldn't have bet on Syracuse against Colgate to win by 100 fucking points. Syracuse up 44-3 against Colgate. So good times here on Bailey Price Media Live. Chat, how are we feeling here? Ivan says he just earned this job for the remainder of the season with that play. Ivan, if he goes and wins the fucking game, he earns the job. If he goes and fucks off the second half and he looks like shit, he didn't earn nothing. So I don't agree with that yet. But great play by Staub here to get Colorado back in the game and get the momentum back on their side before the half. Jared says, hurry to the line just in case. Your mom says, ball over. Yeah, everyone's like, touchdown. Great drive, says Quinn. Martin Luther Staub. Let's roll. Let me pull up the Martin Luther Staub graphic here because I got a Martin Luther fucking Staub here. Ryan Staub. No, fuck. Got to pull up the Martin Luther Staub graphic here. Hold up. Doc, when they win, talk to me about the fat chain for Martin Luther Staub, bro. I got to see it. I got to see it still. They're still down. And it is tough to come back from being down at Houston, bro. And I'm pulling for the Buffaloes, dog. I ain't do this just to fucking root against them and shit. I didn't do that. You know what I mean? But they got to win. Something tells me Willie Fritz has got like a specialty. Like, come out of the half here. Watch for whatever the fuck Houston does. Like, something tells me he might have got something up his sleeve here at halftime. But the statement I will say is Martin Luther Staub certainly has got the momentum back for the Buffaloes. Wow. Colorado goes in the half down too, 16-14 versus Houston. Oof. Chat, how are we feeling here at halftime? Seeing some pretty good things in the chat here. Smitty's defending it. Well, I mean, I define defending. I don't know. He's just talking. Colorado looks amazing, and they are perfect. I don't know if they're perfect, but, whatever. Martin Luther Staub looked good in the first half after he shook off the cobwebs. Like the first two drives, he definitely had some cobwebs. And once he shook them off, got Colorado momentum in this game here, but they should be whooping ass against Houston. So we'll see how they play in the second half. But certainly a good start for Martin Luther Staub and the Buffaloes here after the first two drives and responding to adversity here. Colorado defensive line got to respond here. Colorado's defensive line is getting fucking worked. They got to respond here, getting worked on the up front. Houston is much more physical than them, and they got to respond here. I saw some glimpses at the end of the half, but I mean, I don't know. Defensive line wise, they got to shift here, and I think the linebackers and DBs will follow once the defensive line lays, sets the tone for the rest of the defense. But chat, how are we feeling here? I'm seeing a lot of good comments here. A lot of Colorado got the momentum. But man, Colorado defense line certainly got to respond here. But halftime here, Colorado's down 16-14 versus Houston here. So if you're watching, go ahead and pound the like button, subscribe, become a member. Drop your predictions for the second half here. Let me know how you're feeling about the chat here for Colorado versus Houston here. Certainly good times here for the first half of the watch party here, but a lot at stake here up ahead for Colorado here. They're rolling with Staub, and oh boy, I got to see it with Staub in the second half here, because that was a good end of the half from Staub, but I mean, a lot of the half was a lot of frustration. On 3rd and 2, they run RPO bubble. Run the fucking ball, Colorado. Lean into it. You got a massive offensive line. Simeon Price broke a fucking 38-yard run for a touchdown here. Lean into that in the second half here. That's something I like to see from the Colorado Buffaloes. But you know what? That's something we'll see if that Colorado leans into. Not much else for me to say there. Colorado's down 2 at halftime here. Pound the like button. Seeing a lot of different chats here. Hope you're still in on the Staub train. Brian, I don't care who is the quarterback. I think Colorado's got to take care of some intangibles on offense, find an identity, and that's that. Matt's take care of business here. You may see an appearance from him at the end of the game for a late game reaction here. So stay tuned to the end of the live stream here, because if you're asking for Matt McChesney, stay tuned. Pound the like button, subscribe, become a member of the Bailey Price Media Army today. I appreciate you all supporting here, and I'll see you guys after halftime here. Appreciate the support. Peace here. From Colorado, Georgia Tech here. I wanted to get your biggest takeaways from the game, considering you called it and really got that perspective from it. What are your biggest takeaways from Colorado's loss to Georgia Tech?
All right. Do you want big takeaways or biggest? Because there's
just start in on it, brother.
Yeah, there's a couple different ways you can think about this.
For sure.
I mean, specifically to the game, obviously the inability to stop the run was a major issue. As a former linebacker, the gap responsibility, the ability to get off blocks, the tackling was just poor. And then our inability to run the ball with a cohesive plan. You ran it, but it felt not like it was part of an overall plan, but it's first down. And we said we're going to run the ball, so we're going to run the ball on first down, as opposed to, having some formational differences, some tricky runs sprinkled in there, things like that. So the run game was a little too vanilla, and it was a little too predictable. It's first down. We're going to run the ball. So there's got to be more of a change up there.
Things seem to lean that he's going to play. I would think that he's questionable. He'd probably play this type of game. Him and Sincere Brown. Oh.
We in the city. We walking this shit down today. And I'm glad they kind of got that quarterback shit situated. Let Buddy go and do his thing. See what it is. If it ain't what it ain't, it is what it is. But we got 3 guys trying to figure it out. I ain't doing no tripping. Whoever going to be the best man, I think it's good competition. It's going to keep all of them honest. Hey, what's the worst that can happen? The motherfucker make you mad and you go out there when you get your shot, go do you.
And that's what Bailey and I were saying, dog. Look, I don't really care. I don't care who plays. If we're good enough around him, this isn't the National Football League. We can, if you remember in 2004, how many games did Cox start in front of Clapp? Do you remember that? Two or three. I know it was the Iowa State game.
2 or 3.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
2 or 3. But if we're good enough around him, we should be able to win.
Itself, right? Right or wrong, Chess, like the game figured it out. Yeah, we took some shit with it, but it worked itself out, man. You know what I'm saying? The best guys gonna always play. Just like this. His shit is not solidified. He still got to go out there and execute because he knows 2 guys waiting on the bench. Hey, that shit is pressure, but it also make you bust your ass, get serious, and do what it is you need to do to see who's gonna be the leader.
My brother Lawrence Vickers joining us here on 0 to 60, and it's always great to have LV on the show, and he's a mainstay. Hey, let me ask this question, dog. When you're last week, Coach Prime used a college football game as an exhibition game, like a preseason game, right, in the NFL to test shit out. I'm not saying that doesn't happen. We never really played anybody shitty enough to do that against. Like our non-conference was pretty ruthless. I've never really seen it done that way in the playoff era where you can drop a couple of games and still win your conference and get in. Did you like that?
I think it ain't all. Sometimes getting your answer ain't always the easiest thing to get, right? And what's the best way to figure it out? Let them figure it out. That way, it's not on the coach. Prime don't get no hit for this shit. Think about it. Think about it. He doesn't get the hit for it if all of them got a chance, right?
I mean, you want to take this or
right or wrong?
It kind of takes it out of his hands, yeah.
So, and the team, he didn't choose this guy. Did you see how they fucking went around him for the shit he was doing? The team chose this shit. So he's letting them make decisions for their life. I like it. It's a little dangerous, but shit, he's been doing shit dangerous all along.
Yeah, we live dangerously around here.
Hey, you know how I feel. If you're going to be dangerous, mash the gas, cheers.
Hey, so let me ask this question. Obviously, this is your hometown. You're from Houston, and Woo's from Houston, and so many great buffs in the past have been from that area. This is the first time CU's played U of H in fucking forever, bro. I can't even remember the last time these two teams played.
I never thought this shit would ever happen, bro.
Just what does Colorado need to expect?
I was banking on it.
What does Colorado and the faithful need to expect from a team that is literally littered with dudes from fucking Houston?
The whole roster.
The whole roster is Houston dudes. Like what do we need to expect? Like I know they're going to play fucking
It's
hard.
almost like, you know how like Texas and Texas A&M play each other. All guys be from Texas, and you different parts you get to see it. And I actually believe this is gonna like start to be our rivalry. Like I actually feel that, bro.
Shit.
I'm telling you, I'm the transition how the fans feel. You're gonna see today in that stadium how many motherfuckers came out for this game to show out, bro. Like, you know the paper play a part too now.
Oh fuck yeah, dog! Like
so hey, if they can turn this into a thing, and then guess what? How many motherfuckers in Colorado wouldn't love to come down here every year? And they wouldn't even want that shit in Colorado. They're gonna make it down here every year.
And we gotta find somebody in conference other than K-State and Iowa State, just old Big 12 North rivals, just to say they're our rivals. We gotta play something.
Come on, man. It ain't a better place. It's good exposure for both places. Hey, it's just like family. You know, you gotta go play your cousin. Yeah, man, you gotta go play your little cousin. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna play our little cousin. Yeah.
Hey, so how effective do you think Coach Prime can be in Houston? I would bet the majority of the Houston fans and the people that are going to be out supporting this evening are also Coach Prime fans. They just happen to be playing Colorado.
Do you not know the whole H is here for Coach Prime? I ain't gonna say that ain't with you, but it's definitely Coach Prime first, man. It's definitely see you first, baby. Say, bro, we got stupid fans now, bro. You about to see, bro. Watch this shit today, bro. I'm telling you, watch it today.
Zoe! What's up? What's happening? Motherfucker, what's up?
What up, family?
Damn, dog. I saw Thaddeus looking like a nose tackle. You're looking like a fucking wide receiver. Shit, we're getting old, dog.
Hey, you either getting bigger or smaller when you finish playing.
Is that Joe Sanders? That sure as fuck is Joe Sanders. What's up, Joe? My fucking people have got I'm angry that I'm not there.
I told you I had a surprise for you, Chaz.
Man, it's so good to see y'all. So okay,
hell yeah.
Zoe and Sanders and Vic and everybody here on the show. What's the score predictions for tonight? What do you think, Zoe?
I'm gonna say 22.
No.
Look who else there. Oh, okay. Let me get 24-10.
That's what I was
24-10 bus. Okay.
24-10.
How about you, Joe?
Well, I've been saying 2 touchdowns all week. So let's go. I'm going to say, yeah. I'm going to say 28-14. That's me.
Why does Joe sound like Coach Wilson right now, dog?
Like a motherfucker, didn't he? Political ass. You sound like Coach Wilson right now.
Hey, bro, I ain't got no more voice from last night, man.
Cheers, last night, cheers.
My shit is shot, bro.
We went boulder on their ass last night.
Yeah, I'm not fucking surprised. As we should,
Houston Boulder.
Yeah.
We got to show Houston Boulder again.
We went boulder on their ass last night.
That's fucking awesome. Well, all right. So, what's your score prediction then, Ugly?
I was gonna go 24-13.
24-13.
But now I'm gonna switch it. I'm gonna say 27-13.
27. Let's just keep going. I'm sure it'll be 31-13 by the big offense.
Right kid.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they got it.
Yeah.
He's pretty good quarterback, if I remember.
He good.
Yeah, he good. They got good offense. Defense gonna have to play. It's gonna be a good ass game. I'm hoping.
Okay, so let me ask you this question. You just brought it up.
I told.
Yeah.
I said.
Chaz, are you in Houston?
No, he's not here. But
Nah, I'm in Denver.
Make it a rivalry.
I told him that.
Disrespectful shit.
So, okay, so that's the second time we've heard that. Are you cool with that too?
I mean, we need a new
Houston
press,
fucking
right?
CU rivalry. I'm with that shit. That sounds
They're
fantastic.
already red.
And the game got to come here every year, though, Chase. We can't take this shit.
We can't play in Boulder. What the fuck?
No, we need them to come here. We're trying to bring the whole CU here. We need some. You feel me? We need them to come take a vacation.
This is Boulder
You think
South now.
after you so
We
hey,
need to set our flag down here, bro. Boom.
in the fucking middle of the stadium. So here, let me ask this question: How many seats is U of H?
How many what?
Stadium capacity?
Go
Like
go
40?
By 45.
You think after this thing sells out tonight and the ticket prices through the roof, they would move it to Reliant?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I thought that's where it was going to be. They got a call on that
Yes.
one.
It definitely
Yeah,
was supposed to be in Reliant, but guess what? This is going to definitely show, and all the people they see come out, and all the exposure you get, and we the only game on Friday, right? We the only game
K-State
on
plays Arizona. K-State plays Arizona.
like I said, we
Well,
the only game on
in the
tonight,
middle
right?
of the third quarter, they kick off.
I thought we was on the same page, asshole. We the only game on tonight.
Yes. The rivalry is established. Houston is now Boulder South.
All right, fucking A, I dig it. To Boulder South.
Yeah.
Take over.
Boulder South, baby.
Amen, man. Fuck yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, get it in.
We out here.
Get it the fuck in. Hey, why does Thaddeus look like he can play nose tackle right now?
Hey, that motherfucker still look
Big
like he coming
motherfucker,
downhill on motherfuckers. I am not
No,
bullshitting.
dude. God,
Motherfucker
Thaddeus has
solid,
no
boy.
neck. Just,
I hated that motherfucker. You don't know I hated
rock
that bitch.
wall of a human.
I loved him and hated him. I was like, God, let's get out of practice. Go over there. Get out
Hey,
here.
so are you pretty tied into the high school scene down there?
We'll see you later, man.
Are you leaving, Thad?
Yeah. Hey, Thad's
Peace.
gone, man. He said bye, y'all.
Later. Hey, so are you pretty woven into the high school scene down there? You know the good players and shit. So who like? Look, obviously you know what I do here.
We need to go.
It's been 4 years since the Washington Redskins name was changed, and many, including those within the Native American community, want the name to return. Washington Commanders head coach Dan Quinn recently made headlines with wearing a Washington Commanders shirt with a feather on it. This comes 8 months after the Native American Guardians Association announced that they were suing the Washington Commanders, saying this.
The Native American Guardians Association is now suing the Washington Commanders, accusing the team of suppressing Native American history when they changed the Redskins name. Their lawsuit argues that the name Redskins carries deep cultural, historical, and emotional significance, honoring the bravery, resilience, and warrior spirit associated with Native American culture. Commanders is a fitting name for oppressors.
With all this said, I have betting expert Drew Lozano joining us, and he is of Native American descent. Drew, you have a very compelling take on the Washington Redskins name. I want to start from the beginning. What were the true reasons the Washington Redskins name was removed? Is it racist?
Okay, the true reasons why the name was removed. I'm not going to sugarcoat this. It's just a bunch of soft fucks that think that they're making a difference in the world by erasing history and the moniker.
So do you feel as though this was the people pushing this from the Native American communities? Do you feel as though it was different people, different backgrounds? How do you feel about it? You're from yourself being of Native American descent.
So I don't think it was ever pushed by the Native communities. I think it's one of those things where a certain demographic looked at the natives and said, "Oh, we're going to do what we can do to help you out." So we deem this as racist. We're gonna erase it to help you guys out. But I think in reality, none of us ever really cared.
Do you feel as though it's like history and they're taking away history by changing the name?
Oh, 100%. Because every single NFL season, you would be reminded of it all the time. And now that it's gone, it's
ironic you mentioned that because you still have the Florida State Seminoles. You still have the
exactly.
City Chiefs. Why did they cancel Redskins and Cleveland Indians, but they didn't cancel the Chiefs or the Seminoles? Why, in your opinion?
Political views from the area the team resides in.
That's a good. That's a great point.
Which is unfortunate. It is what it is. Again, I think it's just a certain demographic of people that are they're helping out. They're opening a palm and trying to help out when no help is needed, kind of thing. And I think
I think you have a great point there. I want to show you this video, kind of piggybacking off your point here. Montana congressman recently came out and pushing for the team to bring back the Redskins logo that was infamous for 40 plus years. Take a listen.
The failure to properly honor the pride and the history embodied by this iconic logo must be made right by both the team's new ownership and the NFL. Doing so would honor the Blackfeet tribe, my constituents in Montana. Showing proper recognition to the contributions of Native Americans is also fitting for our capital region. As the National Parks website points out, our nation's capital is full of American Indian heritage. Simply look outside at the names in the region. For example, the Potomac River, the Quantico Marine Corps Base, and the Chesapeake Bay watershed that spans much of the geographical region that makes up Washington's fan base.
Your general thoughts about that? How does that make you feel?
I think that ties in perfectly with what I was saying. I think it's a really big part of it is the political standpoint of that area in history.
Typically very liberal, so it doesn't surprise me. Especially you got to think about it was pushed in 2020 to change it by Dan Snyder, who's no longer the owner. The George Floyd and BLM riots were happening then, so you got to consider that's kind of. Dan Snyder faced all the pressure by running out of the country, but he was also faced pressure then. And so he ultimately made that change. And ultimately, I think it was the wrong decision. I think you're kind of eliminating history, as many are, coming out and those Native American communities are saying that, you're suppressing history essentially. And we don't see it as something that's negative and racist, quote unquote. We see it as something that's, shows courage and they're proud of it essentially. All right, lastly, with all things considered, as we've seen Dan Quinn wearing a Commander shirt with a feather on it, people are calling it racist and all that. What are the biggest factors as to why the Washington Commanders should bring the Redskins logo and the name back, in your opinion?
Well, number one is history. We've erased such a huge part in history in the NFL. I mean, first black quarterback to win a Super Bowl, played for the Redskins.
Yep.
And countless other history. So that's number one. Number two, it's not even racist. It's not even looked at like that. And that's coming from me. Like, look, I'm a numbers guy when it comes to sports. I'm not really a numbers guy when it comes to this kind of thing, but this thing I looked up kind of struck me. Washington Post did a survey of 500 Native Americans around the United States,
right,
ranging from all states, not just one concentrated area.
That's important.
And 9 out of 10 natives were not offended. Really? Yes.
Wow.
So
that's key. Let's be real. The ones trying to cancel this shit are probably not a Native American.
Yeah.
From what I've and everyone around that I know is Native doesn't have an issue with it. And it seems as though in my ear, people that are saying it's racist are white folks. And I'm like, this is
Shit, I was muted. Shout out to you, Jared. Back in the building here, Colorado watch party. 3rd and 3 here, upcoming for the Cougs. Third and 3 here. Got Barnes, Finney-Smith, Brown at linebacker here. Wegman drops back, throws, caught by Houston's star tight end, hit by Preston Hodge and DJ McKinney short of the first down here. 4th and short for the Cougs here. I'm going to take a wild guess they go for it. Wegman seems to be like confused or some shit. Quarterback sneak for the Cougs here. Wegman goes up and gets it here. First down for Houston. First and 10 for the Cougs. 46-yard line. Wegman throws over the middle. Has got a receiver caught. Reverse spin here. Almost jukes out 2 Colorado players. Gets about 9 yards here. 2nd and short for the Cougs. Houston offensive lineman's down, and he is extreme pain there. Ugh. Chat, how are we feeling about the Buffs here? Interesting spot for the Buffs against the Cougs. Maybe if we were hurt enough, guys, we could surround that scrimmage. Maybe if we're hurt enough, guys, we could start. What the fuck? Colorado needs to be more physical on the defensive line and lean into the run game more. Simeon Price looked pretty good, but we'll see in the second half, see how they look. Play right down, anything can happen. Yeah, I agree. Geico. Interesting. JD, I don't think Prime's going anywhere, bro. And I think if Prime goes anywhere, he's retiring. I just don't see with the bladder cancer. I just don't see him. And I'm curious to see. I don't see him leaving anywhere. I think he'll finish at Colorado, and I think that we got to look at the likelihood of when that is what I will say. Looking at Ryan Staub here, though, going back to the first half here. I'll break it up in a sec. Wegeman, 2nd and 2 for the Cougs here. Let's see what they got cracking. Well, I bet Coach Stokes, I'll be out there soon, bro. I mean, I've spent a lot of time working with Matt over the years, so I'll definitely be out there soon. 3rd and 1 for the Cougs, inside zone here. Get about 6 yards, first down. I'm just looking here. Yeah, pretty easy for the Cougs there on 3rd down. Not much else I can say there. False start on the Cougs here, 1st and 15. Looking at a stop here, the flip pass to Miller. Yeah, Jordan Seaton's going to be just fine. Again, people hating on him. Flip pass to Miller. Run for Houston here on 1st and 15. Get some yardage there, about 12 yards. This should be 2nd start for the Buffs, or for the Cougs. Yeah, Mary Miller. Good play by Staub. Showed some nuts against you. Yeah, I will say, after struggling, he certainly responded well. I will say that's good. Ooh, high snap for Houston here. Wegeman tips it, catches it, and throws it away there. No receiver in sight. 3rd and 4 for the Cougs. They're saying he was outside of the tackle box, so no grounding. Good play by Wegeman there. Third and 4 for the Cougs here. Handoff upset in the middle here. Stopped by Byard and Arden Walker. Good play by defensively, 4th down. Fourth and 4 for the Cougs here. Offense is on the field. Dean Connors is at running back here for the Cougs. Connor Wegeman. Receiver motion's over. Preston Hodge is going to cover him here in the slot. Wegeman drops back here. Colorado brings 6, throws over the middle. Wegeman has a receiver here caught up to the Colorado 19-yard line. First down for the Cougs. Man, Houston's driving on the Buffs here. We'll see. I don't know. They certainly are just moving at will almost. First and 10 for Houston. Wegeman gets some pressure, throws it away. Hit by some Colorado D linemen. Actually, Bayard on the blitz there. Excuse me. They're going to call roughing? Oh, they're calling grounding. Excuse me. I thought they're calling roughing. I thought it was soft fucking college football. They're calling grounding here because there's no receiver and he's still in the tackle box. Yeah, that's a good call. Good call, ref. Syracuse scores against Colgate. It is 52-17. 35-point ball game there. Syracuse covers the 37.5 that I fucking bet on. Read option for Houston. Wegman pulls it here. Gets about 7 yards. Third and about 13 for the Cougs upcoming. What the fuck? I don't know. I just looked up and Syracuse has the fucking ball again. I don't know. I'm not really paying attention to the Syracuse game, but they have the ball first and goal again. I don't know. Fuck yeah. I'm bet on them, so let's go. I don't know how that fucking happened. Shit. I have to watch back. First and goal for Cuse here. Quarterback stink. I don't know. They're covering now, I guess. Fuck it. 3rd and 14 for the Cougs here. Ball is caught on the sideline there. Short of the first down here. About 4th and 5. 4th and 5 would come for the Cougs. Field goal tempo for the Cougs is up and good here. 19-14 Cougars. See how chat's feeling here. Staub's so trash. Staub is going to lose the game. Sanchez is for the MVP for them. And Dominic. All right. Nelson, fucking relax, homie. All right. People are going to voice their opinion here. If you don't like it, fucking get out of here, homeboy. I don't know much I can say there. Shout out to y'all for tuning in, though. Coach Stokes, well said. It is a sloppy game, but it's I say it's worth the watch. Fun to watch, yeah. Smitty and JB are going at it about Dion. Smitty's defending it. I don't know. I can't say much. I'm live, but I'd engage in conversation more too. Shit. But hell of a game, nonetheless. Fun to watch for sure. Where are they going at on Patreon? I think tomorrow on Patreon they'll be going live. No, I got a text from them, Coach Stokes. Nelson's just starting to start bullshit. Nelson, appreciate the support, brother. Yeah. That's pretty funny. Oh, man. Good times, Nelson. Yeah, Coach Stokes, yeah. Oh shit. Oh fuck. All right, they're showing Houston gashing Colorado on. Oh, they're showing the run game. All right, can we not overvalue Colorado's run game here? If it wasn't for that Simeon Price fucking long run, I wouldn't really value Colorado's run game. Like, holy fuck, ESPN, really? The Simeon Price run got people delusional. Kick out of bounds here. Colorado can get the ball in interesting position, field position here. Nelson said, America, fuck yeah. I actually have a sound effect for that. I haven't used it on JB's show yet. But fuck yeah. All right, second down here for the Buffs, run by Simeon Price there. Stop behind the line of scrimmage here. Savell Smalls, that tight end here, played against him in high school. The state of Washington. He went to Kennedy Catholic and Garfield High School. Actually, 2nd and 8 for the Buffs here. Excuse me, we're not stopped. 2nd and 8. Ryan Staub drops back, rolls out right. 2 running backs roll out here. Throws incomplete to Hakeem Williams here. 3rd down for the Buffs. Coach Stokes says, me and JB had it out. He blocked me. Oh, I can only imagine Coach Stokes. He just loves going at everybody, and that's him. J-Lo says it's not looking good for Hodge. He's struggling against weak players. Well, 3rd and 8. Slant is caught and dropped by Omarion Miller. 4th and 8. Colorado will punt. Cool. Plenty of time on the ball, says Jared. Nelson Posey says, if Staub can win this game, I'm calling him Martin Luther Staub all season. Nelson, I think we all will. Coach Stokes says, I'm just going to put one of his quotes in my book. I wrote, be recruited. I wrote back, all right, what did he say? I was going to put one of his quotes in my book. I wrote, be recruited. Yeah, I got you. Punt for Colorado here. Colgate just fucked up my whole Syracuse bet. Nice, just good shit, Colgate University. God damn. Never put a wager in Syracuse and Fran Brown fucking again. My God. They fucked all that off in the 4th quarter. Man, we'll see if Colorado's defense get a stop, but I think if Houston keep getting the run game they had, it's going to be a problem for the Buffs, bro. I'll be real. Yeah, Syracuse must have, dog. I don't know. Coach Stokes, that pisses me off too, but you know what? That's life. That's betting. That's on to the next, man. It is what it is. Yeah, chat's not happy about Mary Miller dropping that. Ball's a little behind him, but yeah. Everyone's saying Dominic says put Salter in. Nelson says, do I ever run toss? I'm trying to think of the last time I saw Colorado run toss. Nelson, I want to say they might have ran like a shotgun toss against Colorado State last year, but fuck. Other than that, I do not. It's tough to remember Colorado running actual toss. Dominique says, like, how you got a senior on the bench? Again, you started him in week 1, week 2. I don't know why you don't roll with him this week, but you know what? That is what it is. JL says, after Shore and Travis, this team doesn't look good. Nelson Posey seems to agree. Dominique Major says, some senior who has played more games than Staub. Oh, I agree. And played in like a Fiesta Bowl, and Caden Salter played against Oregon. J-Law says, you know why he's on the bench. Dominique says Salter over Staub, but probably want to be right, so this is Staub. I'm going to wait till the end of the game, Dominique, but I'll give my comments on the Salter situation or the Staub situation on Monday. And if my prediction is right here, I have some fun comments for Monday. Dominic says Prime is pissing me off with his bullshit. Nelson says, I mean, to the senior playing. Jared says run inside zone, keep it inside zone, keep it simple. I mean, they ran a couple times, but we'll see what Colorado runs the rest of the game. Jayla says he can't throw on the run. He's scared to use his legs. Not accurate. You shouldn't be surprised. Again, we'll see if I don't know. After a half, I thought Brian Staub looked extremely flustered for 2 or 3 drives, and then at the end of the half, he caught some momentum. So take that as you will. Staub is trash. Prime just wants to be right. He had a dream. Remember, I agree that Staub is bad, but he's looking better than Salter. I do not agree with that. No, Salter damn near had him 1 against Georgia Tech. Shit. And if it wasn't for clock management and not running the football on 3rd and 1 and punting it on 4th and 1 in your own territory, I think Colorado would have won that game. But anyway. That's a whole other discussion. Second 9 for the Cougs, Dean Connor in the backfield. See what they got cracking. Speed option for Wegeman pitches to Dean Connors up the left sideline here. Gets about 20 yards. First down for the Cougs upcoming. Close to midfield. 13, not 20. My bad. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but you get the point. Wegeman throws, got a receiver downfield, caught. First down for the Cougs. Man. Wegman throws at the left sideline here. Play action called against Makari Vickers, the Oklahoma transfer. Be a 5-yard penalty or so. He's going to get the first down. A 15-yard penalty is shit. Underthrown, though. I don't know. Interesting. But you know what? That's what they call it, bro. Not much I can say there. First and 10 for the Cougs. Dean Connor in the backfield here. Handoff is to Connor. Right up the middle. Against Colorado. Gets about 9 yards. Close to a first down for Houston. John just texted Matt. Let you know what he says. I'm sure he's thrilled. Second 2 for the Cougs here at the Colorado 21-yard line here. Dean Connors gets a carry here, 2 yards close to the first down here, and they'll call it first down Cougs. Wegman, quarterback sneak. They called him short, 3rd and 1. Wegman, quarterback sneak here. Toss to Dean Connors up the left side, cuts it back to the right. It's got a couple blockers here up the right left sideline here. Touchdown Cougars. Dean Connors scores, and it's a little slow to get up after the touchdown here, but what an unbelievable play by Dean Connors here. And he's down, hurt. They're calling for some medical attention here. He looks really hurt. He must have hurt his shoulder there. Touchdown. He looked. That hit just like on his right shoulder. Looks like it hurt, like a motherfucker. Touchdown Cougars though. Man. Oh, not looking good, Buffs. He's definitely in, but Colorado, fuck, dude, I don't know. Chat, are we confident in the Ryan Staub experience? Are we confident in the Ryan Staub experience to lead Colorado to a win here? I don't know, bro. Colorado defensively is Houston is running at will here, and that's a problem. And Dean Connors, run at 4 yards a carry. Wegmans run at 5 yards a carry. The backup Sneeds running at 4 yards a carry. Houston 37 carries, $163 on 4 yards a carry. Versus Colorado 16 carries, 95 yards, 6 yards a carry. But keep in mind, if it wasn't for Simeon Price's 38-yard run, that number would be significantly less and look a lot different for the Buffaloes here. Ryan Staub is 12 for 20, 120 yards, no touchdowns. So there's that too. But touchdown for the Cougs by Dean Connor, the running back, the senior from Hawaii. Touchdown Syracuse, so their backup quarterback here. They're up 59-24 on Colgate. We'll see if they can figure out a way to cover. They're up 35 here. I got them at 37.5, so please somehow kick a field goal. Quarterback sneak by Wegeman here is good. Touchdown for the Houston Cougars here. That'll put them up 25-14 against the Buffaloes. Potentially 26 here soon. Ooh. See if Colorado's offense, led by Ryan Staub, can respond. Kicks it up. Extra points up for the Cougs and good. 26-14 Cougs. Chat, how are we feeling here about the Buffaloes here? How are we feeling? I don't know. Can they come back here in this spot? Do we trust Martin Luther Staub to lead them back here? The Martin Luther Staub experience here. Do we trust it? Let me know how you feel. Certainly an interesting spot for the Colorado Buffaloes here. And in the second half, Colorado's at 3 plays for 2 yards, 50 seconds. Houston's at 25 plays, $124, and shoot up 12:49 on the clock. Wow. There's not much I can say there. Wow. Cougs kick off here. Kick is taken back by DeKalen Taylor. Takes it up to the Colorado 29-yard line there. Chat seems to be just thrilled about Colorado losing here. I mean, I'm not happy either. I'm seeing all kinds of comments here. First and 10 for Staub here. Staub throws back, rolls, dealing with some pressure. Nobody open, and is sacked by Eddie Walls, third. Stop. I mean, I think there are a couple people there. Maybe I'm wrong, but could have drew to Draylon Miller. I don't know. Playing a hypothetical game here, but I think certainly receivers are open there for Staub, but we'll see. Play action for Staub here. Sacked again. He gets a yard out of it, but dealt with a lot of pressure here. Tackled by Big Five on Houston. Shit. On the edge here. Savell Smalls gets fucking trucked there by God damn. All right. Lee. End of the third quarter, Colorado's down 26-14 to the Cougs. Wow. Not much else for me to say there. I'll see you guys in about 2 minutes. Peace. Creek 2026 Michigan State linebacker commit Braylon Hodge visited Colorado over the weekend, saying, "I've always dreamed of playing for CU." Now, Matt, I think you're pretty familiar, may have an understanding of the situation. What? I've always dreamed of playing for CU. You're a Michigan State commit. That's an interesting statement, to say the least. What are your thoughts?
Well, CU probably got involved with him late if he's already committed to Michigan State, and that's a problem, in my opinion, that they have. Still haven't offered Roper yet.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I think that this kid can play. Cherry Creek's got a ton of players. They need to look at the fucking running back there, Cromwell, who's a kid that I know very well and was on the 8th grade team for Nick, who's the best running back in Colorado. He's only a sophomore. He's a fucking animal, Elijah Cromwell. He needs to get offered immediately. But look, this kid can play. The question's going to be, when you get to CU, can you cover? Because you're in the Big 12, and linebackers in the Big 12. You hear linebacker and you think Ray Lewis, okay?
Yeah. Yep.
I hear college linebacker, and I think personally bigger safeties.
Yeah, like a Patrick Queen kind of is like the new. In my head, like I think of the most. I don't know. Like there's several guys.
They're looking. If they could find 50 Kyle Hamiltons, you would have like he's a fucking unicorn. I know, but he's a safety linebacker.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like they're trying to find those guys everywhere. Even in the NFL, like most teams have one traditional linebacker. Like the Broncos, they couldn't, like Greenlaw didn't play because he's always hurt, unfortunately. But Alex Singleton was back. There's your traditional Mike. Yeah. But then the guy who played next to him is Justin Stannard, who
back in the building here. Pound the like button. Colorado's down 12 to Houston. Tough times for the Buffaloes here. ESPN's interviewing Willie Fritz at the start of the fourth quarter here. Chat is beefing. I'm going to start at the beginning here. Your mom's favorites. Prime got y'all believing he is a Power 4 head coach. I'm not going to, again, say that. Colorado's going to lose games here, but we knew it was a tough spot for the Buffaloes. 3rd and 12 for Ryan Staub here. Drops back. Throws over the middle. Incomplete. Intercepted by the Houston Cougars here. They'll take over in Colorado territory. Man. Protection here. Houston sends the blitz. It's actually picked up. I don't know. DeKalen Taylor gets kind of hit pretty hard, or fucking who the back is. But Staub just hucked it for his life. Late behind Joseph Williams, picked off. Oh, man. 0 to 60 is going to be fun on Monday with Matt McChesney, boy. Woo! Ooh, yeah. Man, I don't know. Is it dark times for CU ahead? Yeah, we'll see. I don't know, bro. Weigman takes over for the Cougs. Let's see. Handoff is to Dean Connor, tackled for no yardage by Byard and French. 2nd down for the Cougs. And Nelson says, I'm so mad. Andrew Staley says, I guess we didn't find our WB last week. Matt's going to be so disappointed. I don't know. This is not a good look for CU. Prime looks pissed. I don't know. Again, I wish Colorado would have started Salter, but I'm not going to sit here and say that now. This is what it is. You roll with Salter, or you roll with Staub. That's what it is. Quarterback power for Weigman on the right side here. Gets about 3 yards. 3rd and 7 upcoming for the Cougs in Houston. Your mom's favorite says, Prime Sexuals, I'm telling y'all now, do not go on the internet once this game is over. Jay Brown says, Salter needs to get in and run the ball. Salter, sure. JD says, everyone in the transfer portal next week, watch and see. Coach Stokes says, is it me or is Dion not as fiery as he was last year and in previous years? Coach Stokes, that's a tough thing to analyze. You got to remember, the man just beat cancer to be on the sideline. So I give a lot of credit to him for that, but it's tough to say there, Coach Stokes. I don't know. Sure. I mean, he surely was pissed off as he was last year at times, but at the same time, I don't know. That's tough to say. J-Law says they suck. We got to admit it now. We defended them for a long time. We got to call a spade a spade. They're hot garbage. They're certainly struggling. Kick is up for Houston. Field goal. 50-yard attempt is no good for the Cougs here. So Colorado gets lucky there on defense. But there's a flag on the play here. Appears to be a hold on the offense, though. Calling holding on the offense. Again, guessing that's declined. Colorado take over here. Let's see what they got. Let's see what CU's got cracking. I take back what I said. We ain't got no damn quarterback. Coach Stokes says he seems checked out. Sure, I don't know. Nelson Posey says it's a lot we got to say about this right now, but I'm gonna just let it sink in for a minute. I'll let the game play out. Nelson, I'll go in after the game if this is how this plays out. But it's a long game, Nelson. A lot of time left, so I will note that. I will say Syracuse is covering right now, so my next for tomorrow. Looking tomorrow, I love Delaware, or I love UConn against Delaware, and looking in the morning, I like Memphis against Troy -4. I think Memphis should blow them the fuck out. Memphis, much better team. Kind of a homer there, but it's a team I really like to bet on. The defense needs to make a play. They have been torched all day. I agree. Man, I'm just going to skip down to the bottom here. Chat's having fun with this game. Woo! Chat, how we feeling? There's not much I can say there. This is could be bad for the Buffs, but we'll see. All you guys in the chat, if you're watching, hit that like button. Appreciate you all supporting and tuning into the show here. Hit that like button, subscribe, become a member here. I just dropped the link to become a member of the Bailey Price Media Army here. Help the show grow here. Everything you donate here, and everything goes back to the show here. So I appreciate you guys supporting the show here, supporting 0 to 60 with Matt and I here. None of this would be possible without you guys. So I appreciate the support. Go ahead and become a member of the BPM Army here. Hit that like button, subscribe. Super chat is open here if you'd like to leave a donation, help the show grow more. Appreciate the support. Colorado's in a tough spot here. See how they respond. Ghost, appreciate you tuning in, brother. See how Colorado responds in the fourth quarter here. And a lot on the line here for the Buffaloes. First and 10 for the Buffaloes here. Staub throws back, or drops back, throws, dropped by Zach Atkins. Should have caught that. Second and 10 here for the Buffaloes. They look flat, dog. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I agree. They look defeated. They look flat. But I've been saying that the whole game. I said that in the first drive. They look flat. So I don't know. Energy just looks flat. Staub gets some pressure, throws deep, is caught and dropped by Joseph Williams. They're double covered. 3rd and 10 upcoming for the Buffaloes. Staub drops back on 3rd and 10, throws over the middle. Picked off. Incomplete. I mean, I don't know where he was throwing. Incomplete there, almost picked off there, throwing to, I don't know, he threw it to 2 Houston defenders over the middle. Looked like it was going to, I don't know, I got to see a wide view. I can't really fucking tell. Almost picked off, incomplete. 2 Houston players collide into each other, it looks like, and they're both down, injured. 4th and 10. Oh, boy. Oh, the yikes. Let's see what Matt McChesney has to say. He has tweeted some stuff out. I haven't heard from him much, but he says, so soft versus the run. He also says, yeah, I don't know. That's all he says right now, I guess. I don't know. But, yeah, this is concerning. Prime sexuals on Twitter just having fun with this. Colorado punts. Houston on the return here got a lane up to the 42-yard line there. I don't know, bro. Red card, but yeah, I agree. Do not put Salter in. This is Staub's game. I said this in the first quarter. I said this before the fucking game. I said, whoever your quarterback is, you rock with him. Don't change that shit. You don't fucking switch up now. I don't give a fuck what the score is. Fuck that. I agree with you there, bro. Don't switch it up. How do you go from the best receiver? What is everyone ragging on the fucking receivers for? What the fuck do the receivers do, dog? I don't get that. Are we serious? We're ragging. That's what you guys focus on, the wide receivers. Are we fucking serious? Oh. I'm not going to do this tonight. I'll do this on Monday with Matt, dog. I ain't got the patience tonight. Are we shitting me? I mean, I sound like JB when I say that, but the wide receivers is what we're talking about. Yeah, that's what lost CU the game. Give me a fucking break, dog. Come on. Syracuse covers against Colgate. Chats, gave you guys a free pick there. Told y'all. All the motherfuckers on match show 0-60. Oh, don't bet Syracuse against Colgate. They just fucking covered. Free money there. You could have taken. Me and Matt show is brought to you by FanDuel. Shout out to FanDuel for making me money. I will take that money and put it on Delaware tomorrow against fucking Delaware. Or tomorrow, UConn against fucking Delaware tomorrow. So there you go. UConn is 9.5-point favorites. Gladly will take Jim Mora, rock with Jim Mora and that family. Shout out to the Mora family. Legendary. See here. They're looking like the Cowboys game 1. Your mom's favorite says, Bailey, fuck this team. Deion Sanders is a joke. I'm not going to say that. They are certainly struggling, though. It's not the wide receivers. Ghost says, how did I meet JB? I actually reached out to JB. After I stopped playing college football here, I was personal training, reached out to JB, and the rest is history. We're almost 3 years later. So that's that. Damn wide receiver's fault. This drive was on the wide receivers. This drive was, Houston piling the points. Just glad you know a little bit about Jim Mora. Yeah, dog. I'm a junkie. I mean, I'm young, but Stokes, I'm a football junkie here. Shout out to Jim Mora Sr. We had Senior on JB's show. That was a really cool interview. He's 90. He's in his 80s, almost 90, but he's sharp as a tack. Mora Sr. So that was really cool. But I'm betting on Jim Mora Jr. Tomorrow against Delaware. So shout out to UConn. I think they're a well-coached team. Jim Mora certainly building up that program out there, junior. So great amount of football. Yeah, 100% Coach Stokes. About 12:40 left in the fourth quarter. 26-14. Houston is driving here. Have the ball around the 39-yard line. 2nd and 10 here. Wegman's got Dean Connor in the backfield behind him here. Tight end, their star tight end, big number 9, motions over. Play action for Wegman here. Throws deep up the right sideline. He's got a man, too. Caught by the receiver here. Beats Makari Vickers here up to the Colorado 7-yard line here. First down and in the red zone here for the Cougs. Great throw and great catch by Connor Wegman. Wow. Great play for the Cougs. 10 got beat. Yeah, that's Makari Vickers there. I thought he's a safety. They have him at corner. I always thought he's like a fucking mock safety. Huh. Going down in the chat here, I got all kinds of stuff from the chat after that play. Quarterback. Ooh, whoa. Quarterback draw for Wegman here. Jukes 2 Colorado players. Touchdown Cougars here. They will go up 33-14 on Colorado. Wow. It is turning into an ass whipping down at Houston, dog. Shit. Oh, man. Oh, man. Shout out to, golly, we got all kinds of stuff in the chat. King Reef Sports, shout out to you, bro. He says, shout out to the work you've been putting in, brother. Love seeing fellow football heads my age who also play college football doing good things. Bro, I appreciate you supporting the show, my man. I appreciate the support, bro. Much love, man. Thank you for the donation. Yeah, quarterback draw there. He absolutely juiced the fuck out of Colorado's defense. Great play there by Wegman. Was that Reggie Hughes? It looks like I can't see numbers, but yikes! Wegman's got that look too, boy. All right, let's see the chat here. Chat's bragging Makari Vickers, yada yada. Another 4-8 season coming. We are terrible. Appreciate the support, King Reef Sports. Appreciate it. J-Loss, this is hilarious. Hey, if you guys want to call in here, let me know if you guys want to call in. I'd love to hear some takes here. I love instant reactions here, dude. I want to be like fucking Feinbaum calling, having everybody call in here. If you guys want to call, let me know. I'll drop in the fucking link here. I want instant reactions here. Give you guys a minute here. Your name, where you guys are at, and let me know your opinion on CU. Let me know if you guys want me to do that, but go down the comments here. J-Law says, I'm moving on with my life after tonight. I'm done with CU. I played myself by supporting this program. I was out here defending them like crazy. Now I look like a clown. I'm going to put on my red shoes. I'm sorry, dog. That's hilarious. I'm not going to, again, Colorado could lose this game and go fucking undefeated, so relax. But, like, that comment, the way you said that, is fucking hilarious. And Golden Jacks ain't going to fix this fuck up, yada, yada. Yeah, I'll drop in the call-in link here. Let me know if you guys want to call in here. Let's see. I'd love to hear some opinions. Drop the link here. Go ahead and call in. Let's hear some. 1 minute. 1 minute. Let me know your name, where you guys are at. Go ahead and call in here. I dropped the fucking link here. 2nd and 6 for the Buffs and Staub. Down 19 points there. Throw out of the backfields to the Kalen Taylor. Gets about 12 yards. First down Buffaloes here up to the 32. Bailey, it's not a good look for well-off media. Damn. Beast Mode, I appreciate you supporting, but I hate to break it to you. Well-off media's performance ain't got shit to do with Colorado's on-the-field performance, bro. Views are going to come for them either way. I mean, that's just facts. JD, I didn't say they're going to win. I'm covering the game. The game ain't over. There's still 10 minutes left. Yeah, they can absolutely. The game ain't over, dog. But I'm not saying that. I'm just telling you, they certainly can win the fucking. They go undefeated still. Hypothetically, that's a possibility. 2nd and 2 for the Buffaloes. Handoff is to Welch here. Tackled in the backfield. 3rd down for the Buffs. Man. Certainly are struggling here. 3rd and 4, throws to the left side of Mary Miller, incomplete. 4th down for the Buffs here. They have to go for it here. They got to stay in the fucking game. 9:42 on the clock. Prime is he's just standing there. He looks pissed, but oh boy here. Man, this is the game right here. If they don't get this, this is done. 4th and 4 for the Buffalo. Staub is got Welch in the backfield protecting. Staub rolls out to the right, get a ton of pressure here, rolls back to the left here, and his tackle flips it out, incomplete. And fucking shit. That is that might be all she wrote for the Buffaloes here. I wish they'd show a better angle. Fuck. Anyway, Houston takes over in Colorado territory. Unfucking believable. Coach K, did I bet the UCLA game? I got a little thing on New Mexico and Jason Eck parlayed with Arizona, but I haven't really looked at the Arizona score. Arizona's up 17-3 on K-State. So New Mexico's up 7-0 on fucking UCLA. So Coach Stokes might be making some more money tonight. We'll see. But Syracuse already made me money. They covered, and that's cool. Chat, we got a lot of shit popping. We got some people calling in here. Let's see you got cracking here. You guys got to turn on your camera, though, if you want me to fucking hear you guys talk some shit. Oh, man. Let's go ahead and hear from my main man, Don Major. What up, dog?
How you doing? How you doing? First off, I'd like to just say, Bailey, you're doing a good job, man, on all the shows that you own.
Appreciate it, brother.
JB show, I watch, and I watch this all the time. I don't miss an episode. So
I appreciate it, brother. Much love, man. Man, I don't know. I'm certainly struggling.
I'm what you guys probably call a prime sexual. I can admit I support and support and try to defend Dion on a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I can't defend having more racks and not running the ball. When I played with a guy who leads the NCAA in rushing, named Donnell Pumphrey. So I know you can run the ball and be successful.
Yeah. Fuck. I mean, I'll ask you. Something Matt and I have been talking about for weeks, and I mean, this goes back to last year, and I mean, it's a little bit different because they had Shedeur and Travis, but I mean, they didn't fucking find their offensive identity after Delaware at all. If anything, I think it's a lot more confusion now. Shit, and then now after that, I mean, there's a lot of up in the air for the Bucs here, man.
I think Prime has a problem with pride. Once he figured out that he called Martin Luther Staub, he had to go with that all week. So he couldn't go back with Salter. He had to be right. Oh yeah, I found this diamond in the rough type of player. He's been here. I've been knew what he can do. But if that's the case, you would have never told Salter to come in. You would have just had Juju come in. You would have just had Juju and Staub. You would have never had Salter come in as a senior. If that was what you really thought.
Sure.
But that's all I have to say.
I wish, I think he should have rolled with Salter personally, just because that's who you name your day one starter. Especially if he won a quarterback competition against Julian. I like Staub, but I just don't think he's as talented as either of the two, personally.
Yeah.
Salter's played a lot of college football. He's thrown for over 5,000 yards, rushed for over 2,000 yards, 50 touchdowns.
He's not gonna look
on and on, bro.
He's not gonna look great his first week in a new offense. You have to give him a couple weeks to learn the playbook in a real game. Different from learning the playbook during practice.
And even said Colorado could have won that fucking game. I really think if they leaned into the run game more certain times on like 3rd down, 4th down, sprint out and shit.
Yeah.
But anyway,
ain't no need to.
We'll see. We got Wyoming
6
next
yards
week.
rushing. Your running backs are averaging 6 yards a pop, and you're not running the ball. Oh my god!
Yeah, seriously.
But thank you, man.
Hey, Don Major, appreciate you calling in, brother. Much love, man. I appreciate the
Much
support
love.
of the shows, man, and definitely call back in soon, brother. I appreciate it. Shout out to you for calling in here. Next caller in, Reef. What up, dog? How you doing, man?
I just wanted to say too, loving the work you put in, like especially behind the scenes with both Matt and Coach JB's show.
Appreciate it.
I wish they would shout you out more because I knew you had a channel. I just never knew what your channel name was until Matt had tweeted you out, and I was like, oh, there goes his channel. Let me see what he's talking about. But
I appreciate it, brother. Much love.
yeah,
I appreciate it. How you feeling about this shit, man? What's going on? How you feeling?
Well, I'm not exactly I mean, I like Prime. I'm not a Prime sexual or anything like this or anything like that. I usually like keep it like I keep it realistic. I keep it realistic about them. They're terrible in the trenches, on the defensive line. Like this is two out of 3 games where you're getting killed by dual threat quarterbacks. You can't stop the read option. I know Matt was talking about a lot, like what Warren Sapp will provide to the D line and like the couple guys they did bring in. I just don't see it, and I don't know. It's not like their secondary is really good. McKinney's probably an NFL player. Like yeah, that's what I'm saying, and it's just I don't know what's going on. I didn't really agree. Like, I like the story of Staub, but all in all, like, it's just a story. You have a guy that came in from Liberty who was a 4-year starter. He actually played with one of my boys who was from where I'm from. His name was Billy Lucas. He was one of the running backs for Liberty last year. And he looked really good pretty much like his last 2 or 3 years at Liberty. So I don't understand, like, going away from him so quick. And I don't know. It seemed like for me, like he was riding the media train on that one. I know people don't want to say it, but I don't believe that decision to start Staub was a total football decision. I think that would have brought them more notoriety and more attention if you get that. How would you say, that underdog story coming out with him, and if he performed and was able to get a win today. So. I don't know.
What I think, man. I'll tell you this. I think that Staub had a lot of momentum, and I think from game 1, Prime, there was a lot of pressure on Salter to perform, and you got to remember he's replacing Shedeur Sanders, so like there's going to be an increased expectation of what his numbers and what he looks like. I think after game 1 against Georgia Tech, where he came out and said like, "I wish Salter would run more, or not like try to be a passing quarterback," whatever he said. When you say things like that, I don't know. I think he put a lot of pressure on Salter. I think he has a lot of expectations for Salter. I'm curious into his thought process on why it's to start Staub this week. I get he saved you against Delaware, but also he came out and said we're giving them each 2 drives, and Staub did well, but it's fucking Delaware. So you know what I'm saying?
My thing is, like, you knew what you were getting with, like, Caden Salter ran the ball 15 to 20 times every game at Liberty. You know you were getting a run in. You know what you were getting. Why don't you lean into it? Like you guys been saying all week. Like 16, 17 rushes a game is not going to get it done. It's not going to get it done, especially if you want to run with that quarterback.
That's for this game. Shit, they're where are they at? 20 rushes, 79 yards, 4 yards a carry. Keep in mind, Simeon Price has a 38-yard touchdown. So.
Exactly. So the rest of that is just bullshit. So I don't know. Colorado's got to figure it out. I don't think it's over for them, but you got to win out in the conference. You have to win out in the conference, especially in the Big 12. Unless one of the, to be fair, in the Big 12, like, don't be surprised if a conference champion is a 2-3 loss team just based off the based off how the conference is. But
I could see it being like last year where a lot of teams beat up on each other. Colorado gets the ball back here down 19. We'll see how
Kansas, but I don't know if you checked the Kansas State dropped off, so that's
they're down big to Arizona right now.
Yep, and I picked the 1.5 spread on Arizona because
Good pick there.
yeah,
Hey,
and I know the Arizona State just hasn't looked good. I haven't been really impressed with Anthony Johnson. He's turned like I think teams have figured him out, and when his running is not going, he's not able to beat you with his arm at all. So
Kansas State is not. I mean, I like them in the trenches, but they're not what they were. They were such a fucking problem in the trench. I mean, even last year with Giddens and their offensive line they had, I don't know. They just don't look the same, and they've had a couple tough losses going to fucking. I mean, wherever in Europe they played, Berlin or I can't remember, Munich. I think
week 0. Week 0.
Yeah,
but still, that's a game you have to win. That's a game you have to win regardless.
Shit. Ryan Staub on 2nd and 6 drops back, fumbled. I don't know if it was tipped or he threw it out. Let's see.
Out of his hands. It slipped out of his hand.
Hey, hit the. I'm not gonna. That's not the best play there. Staub Prime does not look happy on the sideline. 3rd down for the Buffaloes here. Wow. Here we'll react to one more play. I'll get you out of here. 3rd and 19 for the Buffs. Let me ask you, in this game, who would you start at quarterback and why? Would you roll with Staub or you said Salter?
That's who you recruited. He beat out your 5-star. He won the job. I think he overreacted to like a Georgia Tech loss that I wouldn't say it's all Prime's fault, but you had a chance to win the game and your clock management fucked you. Mm-hmm. So I feel like he had the pressure on himself to like feel like he needed to make a change where you could have just rolled Salter out against Delaware, still got your 2 backups the reps that they needed, but you probably would have beat Delaware worse with the continuity if he was playing 2.5 quarters straight rather than 2 drives. You could get a rip. Yeah, oh, that's a good run. He's sneaky athletic.
Wow. So incomplete on 3rd down, Staub on 4th down, rolls out to the right, takes up for like 35 yards, but there's a flag on the field here. It looks like it might be on Houston. I guess
he's a white. Yeah, I know that sounds bad because he's a white dude, but but no.
He uses his feet well. I will say pretty athletic.
No, he has really good.
Houston here, so that'll put Colorado deep in Houston territory. Maybe they get back in this game here. 5 minutes. I don't know. They got 3 timeouts.
Yeah,
Defense.
Gotta get a quick stop.
Quick stop here. Yeah, you ain't got no time to burn here. Down 11 if you score, or down 12 if you score. Fuck. I don't know. Well, let me ask you, any big predictions for tomorrow? We've got a big weekend of fucking college football ahead. What you got?
Listen, on Twitter, I've called it. I called it since before the season started. I said Byron Brown because I seen him before he got hurt last year. Yeah. Byron Brown should be battling. If they go in, pretty much I said at the beginning of the year, I said if they go in, beat Boise and they beat Florida, and if before Florida, I didn't think they would beat Miami, but I did think they would beat Florida. After Florida's game, I think they can go in there and beat Miami. And if they beat Miami, it should be John Mateer and Byron Brown side by side for Heisman because nobody would have 3 quality wins to the level that USF has had. And in my opinion, he's going to be the best player on the field against Miami. I think he would be the best player on the field. He might not be the best. Yeah, sorry, but he might not be the best. He might not be the better quarterback than Carson Beck.
Hold on.
In terms of like, my bad.
2nd and 10, Staub throws down the field deep. Joseph Williams touchdown Buffaloes here. 4:34 left. 37-yard touchdown here for CU. Again, Colorado's got a turbo here, and then they got to get a stop quick, but.
Beautiful ball.
They had 2. They got him and Draylon Miller in the same fucking spot in the end zone. So that's I don't know
how that happens.
Anyway, touchdown Buffaloes here. They're going for 2. See if they can bring it to 11 here. I'm not sure why you do this. Anyway,
the 1 point really doesn't make a difference. You still need 2 touchdowns.
I suppose. Staub rolls out, sprint out right. Holy fucking my God, he got hit.
Why the fuck are you running a sprint out with him? Oh my God.
Oh boy. Sorry, you were saying tomorrow you like South Florida. Do you like South Florida over Miami? Shit. I'll tell you what, I love 17.5. That's what the spread is. I love 17.5.
I took the 17.5 against fucking Florida. I said that's easy money. You kidding me? But no, I wouldn't be surprised if they lose, but I think they have a really good chance to win. And if my gut is telling me that this might be like the resurrection of the 07 USF team, and
shit,
if you think about it, I think Matt mentioned it on I don't know if on your guys' show on Friday or Thursday, but if they beat Miami, reasonably there should be not a single game they lose the rest of the year. Mind you, you're gonna play Navy, the nut ass triple option. You're gonna play Memphis. Memphis has a lot of good athletes, so those are gonna be the two.
Great game. I love Memphis, but I'm betting on tomorrow morning against Troy. Let's go.
So, I think if he can get it done and he plays well and he continues to play clean football, I see no reason why he shouldn't be at least top 5 in the Heisman, like regardless of who he plays for. Because me personally, I don't see another NFL player on his offense. Maybe on the offensive line, and I'm just not knowing. But as of now, like Singleton's nice, but he's probably gonna have to stay another year if he wants to be at least like a day 3 pick.
But honestly, kick for the Buffs here, not recovered. Houston will take over. I'll tell you this. I think a big part of South Florida, their defense is physical as shit, and that's the problem. And they played like Alabama tough in Tampa, and they played some tough big tier teams. But what stood out against the Boise win, and I guess Florida too, but really in the Boise win, they came out, they smacked the fuck out of Boise in the mouth. Like the Byron Brown's running all over cats, and I'm like, all right, this team is pretty.
They're like I said, they're physical, they're fast, they play with aggression, and they believe in their head coach. I know JB don't like Golish, but he's coaching as he
I know he hates Golish, but I think Golish has done a good job, man.
No, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, so other than that, like I think that'll be a good game, and I want to say I think Tennessee. I don't think Gunnar Stockton is good. So if Georgia doesn't,
is so fucking good, bro. I really think they can give him problems. Shout out to Colton Hood, fucking SEC Defensive Player of the Week, Colorado Cat. I mean, shit, their defense is a problem. So I really love Tennessee here against Georgia. They're out here in Knoxville. Game day's out here. Fucking, I mean, Pat's out here. McAfee. I mean, it's popping out here. So. It's going to be a good time tomorrow, but I like Tennessee in the spot a lot, man, I will say.
Yeah, so those are the 2 games I'm most excited for. Clemson to Georgia Tech is another one.
Who you got?
Clemson's offense been so shit for
slow, man. I thought they were gonna be one of the best teams in the country. They're slow, man.
I thought they were going to be the best team in the country.
Yeah.
So I'll give Dabo the benefit of the doubt one more week.
One more week. You roll with Dabo one more week.
One more week. If you see another like mid-ass performance and they still get a win, in another big game like that, if you go down to Miami, I think Miami will smoke them. You can't play like that.
See, Clemson was always my ACC winner going into this year. I didn't really know how to believe in Carson Beck, but I also didn't really think he'd have weapons like he does with Malachi Toney, like emerging as he has, and then CJ Daniels, and then man, we'll see how Clemson plays tomorrow. But I think right now Miami's at the top in the ACC, and then Clemson and Georgia Tech. I mean, that's gonna be a dogfight, dog. That's gonna be that's gonna be a great game. My gut tells me Georgia Tech's gonna win, though. Something tells me
that's what I'm saying. And I love Haynes King. Haynes King can play. So, and then they like took a week off just to get him healthy for this game. What?
Yeah,
I don't know. It's set up for like a big upset, and I don't know. Shoot, at this point, like I wouldn't be surprised if SMU beats Clemson. because Clemson can't
I don't
score.
go that far. I bet against SMU last year in the ACC championship against Clemson. Fuck that. I think Clemson will always whip SMU's ass, but it made me a lot of money.
I ain't mad at it,
Yeah.
but they can't move the football on a consistent basis. And I think, well, even though Clemson does have a really good defense, like you got to be able to score to compete with them at some point. So
Clemson's defensive line will. I don't care if Clemson struggled through 2 or 3 games, they will always give SMU problems, especially this year. I mean, you give that kid in the middle, fucking give him in the middle, fucking another year to develop, dog. They don't have Bashar Smith. That's what I'm just saying. If they line up and played, I would love Clemson in that spot.
No, absolutely, but we loved them a lot of times at the beginning of the year too.
Yeah, and
they gotta show me. They gotta show.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they gotta show me. They gotta dominate in the trenches because it's not like LSU's D line is good, but is it elite?
LSU
is it elite?
They're certainly solid, man. I don't know if it's elite. Shit, I don't know. Hard to fucking put a couple defense line here. Houston with a field goal attempt here. This is going to be interesting. Kick is up. Kick is good. That'll put Houston up 16 on the Buffs. 3:30 left here. 3:34. Well, man, Reef, I appreciate you joining in, brother. I appreciate you calling. Holler me on DM or some fucking. I'll get at you on DM. I appreciate you tuning in, the support, brother. Much love, man.
No problem. You'll see a DM from me in a little bit.
I appreciate it, brother. Enjoy your night, man. Appreciate you.
You too.
Yeah. Shout out to Reed for joining in. All you guys are calling in here. Colorado's down 16 to Houston here. About 3:34 left here. Certainly interesting to see how this game plays out. Coach Prine's pissed here. Colorado, tough game for the Buffaloes. Not much else I can say there. Shit. Seeing all kinds of reactions in the chat here. Coach K, Prime's leaved after a 2-win team. The Matt takes over. Man, y'all want Matt to be head coach of Colorado? I would love Matt as head coach of Colorado. Shit, that would be fucking a sight to see. Wow.
Such a rarity in 2025. Yeah, it's a big time rarity where guys just stick it out in one program that you sign on with. Usually it's 2-3 transfers that we're talking about.
Quentin Gibson, the freshman, will take it out here. He's got a lane. He's got a little lane there. Takes it up to the Colorado 41-yard line. 3:25 left to see if Staub can pull some Martin Luther Staub magic here and win Colorado the game, down 16, 2-possession game technical line.
He's going to be some player. He got the start week 1 against Georgia Tech, the only true freshman to start for Colorado. 2,000-plus receiving yards as a high school senior. Wow. So Staub back to work. He has not had the benefit of a consistent running game tonight.
First and 10 for Staub here. Got DeKalen Taylor in the backfield protecting here. What in the fuck? Taylor blocks, then Staub throws it to Taylor. I don't know. That was an interesting play. Second and 10 here for the Buffaloes.
Able to get home there. He just ran through the block of Taylor, the back that was in the game at that time. Brown split snaps with Stampley, who left the game with injury.
Staub drops back on second and 10, throws over the middle. It's caught by Sincere Brown over midfield here. First and 10, Buffaloes. Staub drops back, first and 10. Gets some pressure here. rolls over the line of scrimmage and throws a Sincere Brown. Caught, takes it up to the Houston 19. That'll be coming back, I believe. Or maybe not. Looked like he was ahead of the line of scrimmage. Guess not. Colorado hurries up to the line and tries to snap it here, and they'll review this and probably call this back here. I think Staub was over the line of scrimmage there, based on what I was looking at.
Let's bring it back, Austin. Matt, the whole body has to be across the line of scrimmage. What do you see? That's exactly right. If the trail foot is still in the neutral zone, then it's a good pass. In this case, he's definitely This should be a quick review. That black line that we saw, both feet were across. And that look that we just got a chance to see. You see the efficiency of which Staub plays with when it's just kind of 2-minute offense. I think that's where it flourishes. If you start the game giving him a little bit of that to get him settled in, and then you back off and go to the huddle where he's breaking the huddle and seeing things. Andre, what do you often hear from coaches? 2-minute offense, third downs.
Matt says this is an ass beating. Matt also says Juju needs to play from this point on, build with the young guy. First start at Wyoming at home.
Just a little bit too much between the ears going on for me. As a QB in that situation, when you know you're creeping toward the line of scrimmage, are there landmarks you use? How do you sort of, here's your
Wow.
You're trying to find, the chains or something you've seen at pre-snap read when you start scrambling like that, but sometimes you just don't, you lose track of it trying to make a play, especially being down and you're trying to score quickly. They are looking at this a long time. David Alvarez looks like he has his answer. Maybe where stepped across.
They're reviewing to see if Staub stepped over the line of scrimmage, which I think he did.
Second down from that spot.
Can Salter midseason redshirt or since he's fifth year? I want to say he can, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I also just don't think. I think they should just start Salter if they want to salvage their fucking season. But if they don't want to salvage their season, start Juju and let him develop. And who cares how many games he win here? Because it's all about his development and whatever. But their call. I don't know. I'm not a quarterback guru by any means. Fuck do I know? I play center. Second and 15 for the Buffaloes here.
Joseph Williams had the 37-yard touchdown reception. Staub tonight, 19 out of 34, 204 through the air, a touchdown.
If I don't like button, subscribe, become a member. My God, this is a shit show.
Second down and 14 and a half yards.
There's Bucky on the sideline.
31 left. Colorado's got the one timeout plus the 2-minute timeout.
Second and 14 for Staub. Drops back at a lot of pressure here. Rolls through the pressure. Rolls out to the right. Shoves out of bounds. Gets a yard. Oh, man. Third and 14, stop, drops back, Scott. Michael Walsh, penalty. Looks like full start. We'll see. Oh, 2-minute warning, my bad. Man, 2 minutes left here. Not much like I say there. We'll be back in a minute. Appreciate that. Appreciate you guys watching. Hit the like button, subscribe, become a member. Peace. Welcome back to another edition of Bailey Price Media Live.
Bailey Price Media. I like it.
Back in the building. Pound that like button here. Chat's going crazy with Dew. A lot of stuff cracking here. Colorado losing late to Houston. Certainly. It's been a tough game for the Buffaloes here. Let's discuss picks for tomorrow here. I already told you guys I love Delaware. I love UConn versus Delaware -9.5. I already got a bet in for that. Roll UConn all day. I think UConn can win by 3 touchdowns. In the morning, I would sprinkle a little bit on Oregon versus Northwestern, but that could easily be like a 20-point win. Oregon could win like 28-7 here. I don't know. That's kind of how I see the game playing out. Memphis, Troy. Memphis opened at 6.5-point favorite. It's down to 4.5 here. I think it's a lot of love for Troy because of the way they played against Clemson, but I just think Memphis is through and through a better team. Memphis is rolling here 2-0. I think they're well coached, and I love Memphis in that spot against Troy here. But let me know what you guys think in the chat here. I might lean into Memphis there in the morning. We'll see how I feel in the morning there. I may place a bet on that. We'll see. Looking at the slate here, Clemson, Georgia Tech, down to 2.5 here. Open at 7.5. Clemson being favorited. Clemson's down to 2.5 here. I don't know. That could be an interesting. That's going to be a hell of an ACC matchup. Let me just say that. That's going to be an unbelievable football game here. But looking back to the Colorado game here. Here we go. 3rd and 14 for Martin Luther Staub. Drops back here. Throws to the left side here. Intercepted here. Throws into triple covers on the left side. And Houston's going to keep returning it here and slide. And that'll folks, I think that'll do it here in Houston. I think that'll do it with the Martin Luther Staub experience here in Boulder. I'm going to be honest. But I'm just going to throw out Colorado's offensive numbers here because I think that's that. Ryan Staub will finish 19 for 35, 204 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. Simeon Colorado will finish 23 rushes, 96 yards, 4.2 yards per carry here. Simeon Price leads the way, 5 carries. Only 5 fucking carries for Simeon fucking Price. 51 yards, 10.2 yards a carry on average, but he did have 30-yard touchdown. Ryan Staub had 11 carries on mostly scrambles. They didn't really design runs for him. And other than that, Michael Welch, 5 carries, minus 2 yards. To Kalen Taylor, 2 carries, 11 yards. Wow. That is disappointing to read for Colorado here. Houston rushes for 51 carries, 209 yards on 4.1 yards a carry. Wegman, 15 for 24, 222 yards here. And, wow. That is just a disappointing performance for Colorado down in Houston. There's not much I can say there. Man. Yikes.
Bounces to the outside. Wrapped up by Byard. He is an impressive young defensive back.
Clock's ticking in this game here. Chat, let me know your takeaways from the game here. I'm saying we need to hire a new OC and play Juju ASAP. I will just say this is a disappointing performance for the Buffaloes, and this is a big test for Coach Prime and the rest of the season here, because Wyoming, I'm curious to see what Colorado does, but man, could be a long season of fucking him for the Coach Prime and the Buffaloes here. And I don't know what that means for Coach Prime's future at Colorado. I don't think he's ever going to get fired, but I don't know, bro. He beat bladder cancer, man. I'd want him to preserve his health for the rest of his life. I don't know. Long conversation there. But Colorado drops their Week 3 matchup to Houston, 36-20. Houston has their first 3-0 start to the season since 2016. Willie Fritz has really turned around that program, really building on that program. Willie Fritz is a winner, and that's what he does. Great watch party here for Colorado versus Houston. If you're watching, go ahead and pound that like button, subscribe, become a member of the Bailey Price Media Army today. I appreciate you guys supporting here, coming and hanging out, kicking it in the watch party here. Might do one tomorrow here if we have some time here for maybe the Tennessee game. Tennessee, Georgia tomorrow. So stay tuned for the channel. Appreciate you guys supporting, and I hope you guys enjoy your night. Check out New Mexico is up 14-7 on UCLA. Kansas State's battling back against Arizona, but Arizona is up 17-10 as we speak here. And, man, interesting night of football here. Tough night for the Colorado Buffaloes. I'll see you guys soon, folks. Enjoy your weekend of football. Peace.